They got some decent draws against Uruguay and Saudi Arabia. Qualified on 3 draws, 3 points. And having to face Argentina was going to be the major test. But I think that they've given Argentina a run for their money. You could clearly see from Scaloni and the Argentine players what they had to go through, what they had to endure as defending champions before getting that winner in extra time through a Kuti Romero header. So it was good for Cape Verde. Sad that another African team has exited the tournament. But I think, like you rightly put, Cape Verde have put themselves on the map. And for tournaments to come, maybe there will be one team that every country will look at differently and say, look, it is not like a side that we can easily bully. It is not like a side that we can easily get a win over. But it is a side that will give us a run for our money. And so we need to be cautious when we play them. The African reps are gradually going out. But if they all went out in such manner, I don't think I would have complained a lot about the performances of the African teams. Cape Verde indeed have shown class. Bubista and his guys, for the first time being at the World Cup, have shown that they have more in their wardrobe. And going to subsequent tournaments, I think that they will get the respect that they deserve.
So they'll get the respect that they deserve. Live commentary right here at the Republic Bar in the sea. Tell a friend to tell a friend that if you're not at the Republic Bar, they should come here right about now, because we are about to have a Black Stars party right here. And you're live on Sport 106.1 FM. We are the voice of sport. And the lineups are out. The Ghana lineups are out. And we are going to go through these lineups pretty shortly. Later on, Mr. Asari Brady will be joining us with live commentary right here. And like I said, while you're watching the game, grab yourself a Coca-Cola, a ginger shot, just get something to drink, because there is a party atmosphere right here at the Republic Bar and Grill as we get ready for the big one between Ghana and Colombia. Amazing. You can hear the Vuvuzelas in the background.
Yeah.
And I want to make some noise, man. I want to make some noise right about now. But before we make the noise, Benjamin Asari has been dropped to the bench. Atizigi starts. What do you think of that?
Quite surprising for me. I think that with what we've seen from Benjamin Asari, especially in our final game versus Croatia, though he conceded 2 goals, but you think that he put in a very solid performance. He brings some calm to the back line of the Black Stars, and I'm a bit surprised that Atizigi gets to start in post today. But hey, it's still the Ghana team. Any player that gets to start, we are fully behind them, and we hope that Atizigi gives us that sort of performance we saw in our very first game versus Panama. It looks like he's the #1 choice as it stands for Carlos Queiroz and his technical team, and I'm just hoping that he gets a good game. We are going to face a team that will test us a lot. If you followed Colombia, they were in a group with Portugal, but they topped that group. And it tells you that they are a very strong side. We saw Portugal play yesterday against Croatia, and they struggled a bit. So think of playing the team that topped Group K in Colombia, and they have a lot to offer. They have a very good record as well against African side. So it will be a game that will test us, the back line and the goalkeepers. So I'm just hoping that Atizigi has a fine game today and can silence all the doubts and the critics. He's come under a lot of scrutiny. He's taking a lot of criticisms. Others feel he's a good choice. Others feel he's not. But once he gets the nod, the entire nation, the entire support base will be rallying behind him. And we hope that he gets to give us a top performance so that this Ghana team can go a long way. We are also seeing some changes in the defense, and I know as I will get into the lineup for us. But whatever we are to offer tonight will be a testament of what to come in our games. So we need to be very, very alert, especially in defense, ensure that we are limiting even the shots that get to Atizigi. That's very important. The defensive line, John Mopoku is back into the team. Lucasen is also in there. So I'm just hoping that, just like we did against England, keeping them at bay, we'll do a good job in this game. We need to do ×2 of that and ensure that the goalkeeper has cover so that he will not have to face a lot of shots in the first.
Amazing, not face a lot of shots in post. We have Lawrence Artistic, how many of you wanted to see SM in the post today? SM is not in the post. Lawrence Artistic is in post. Gideon Mensah is a left back. Jerome Opoku and Derek Lucasen are in the center of defense, and Marvin Sene are right back. In the center, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Thomas Partey. He is in the center of midfield. Antoine Semenyo, Kwesi Sibo, Caleb Yenchi, and Inaki Williams will be the ones supporting Jordan Ayew as he starts. V-Power, Jordan Ayew starts. Any surprises there for you?
He's the captain, and it's unfortunate that he's not gone on the score sheet yet, but the technical team have maintained trust with him. He's the one to lead the lines. He's not been so good or so prolific at this particular World Cup, but you want to go back into the qualifiers, 7 goals, 7 assists. It's difficult to bench such a player, and if you know the sort of manager that Carlos Queiroz is, when he trusts certain players, he would want to go with them all the way. The worry has been that Jordan stays too long on the field. He goes beyond the 70th minute mark, and then it becomes a problem. We've seen the coach effect changes, and you'd be surprised that in the games that we've played, anytime Jordan goes off, we get the goals. But he's an important part to this team. His hold-up play is incredible. He has the experience, and I think that it is just worthy that he leads the lines. I'm hoping that he has a very good game, and if he does, we all know what he brings to the team.
Amazing, so we all know what he brings to the team. And for Colombia, they have Vax and Post, Munoz, Sanchez, Lukemi, and midfield 3, and James Rodriguez Cordoba and Luis Diaz, their danger man, will be out there as well. 4-3-3 for the Colombia team. V-Power, they are going all attacking.
Yeah, expected. If you are the Colombian coach Nestor Lorenzo, and you've seen how Ghana has played, we've set up very defensively throughout the games. Against Panama, it was purely defensive. We got the goal and shut shop again. Against England, we restricted one of the best attacks at the tournament from getting on the score sheet, defended throughout the 90 minutes, and got an important point. Against Croatia, similar. We didn't come out to play. We sat back, but when we had our chances, we took them. So the Colombian coach knows that it will be very difficult to break this Black Stars team down, and he's put all his men out, some very good players up front, to ensure that they get goals. And this Colombia team can score. We saw them when they played in the group stages. So Fiaka, the thinking is that get the job done in 90 minutes. Don't wait for the game to be dragged into extra time before you get your boys to try and win in extra time. It's always difficult. Danny Munoz in our shot has been on the goal scoring sheet for them throughout this tournament. We are just hoping that we get to stop him this time. But with Rodriguez and the sort of players that Colombia have put out there, it tells you one thing. They want to win and get the job done in 90 minutes.
Amazing. They want to win and get it done in 90 minutes. But the Black Stars would want to win as well. And we're here for the Black Stars. Once again, Ghana, 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 we say yeah. Ghana, oh, yeah. Ghana, oh, yeah. You're here from the Black Stars at the Republic Bar and Grill, and we're going to get into it. But on the face of it, said Ghana has a 26% chance of winning this. I mean, these are just statistics, aren't they?
Yeah, I saw the Opta stats before the game, and it was far worse. Ghana was given around 11.6. It tells you that the odds are not in favor of Ghana, and indeed, stats will back it. We've scored just twice in this tournament. We've won one game, drawn one, and lost one. So it would definitely inform you the sort of statistics that we've put across. We've defended very well, and it tells you that it will be very difficult against a Colombian side that has come all out, drawn versus Portugal, and beating the other teams to top their group. So I'm not surprised, but like you said, these are all statistics. These are numbers that will pre-inform you going into the game. But when the whistle goes, a lot of things will happen. I'm not sure Cape Verde has had really big numbers to them when they played Argentina. But we also saw the sort of show they put up in that particular game. So the most important thing that matters in the game is what you do on the field of play, and I'm hoping that the Black Stars will look at the stats and let it spur them on to go and get a very famous win against Colombia.
Talking about what we do on the pitch, we've been very defensive across this tournament, and people would expect us to go out there and play football. I mean, looking at the kind of setup that this Colombian team has, would you still go for the low block in this one if you were Carlos Queiroz?
The side that know how to play the Africans. They have a very good record against Africans. The Black Stars have done one thing clearly in this tournament, and I've started under coach Carlos Queiroz. We have to do three things right: defend very well, be quick on transitions, and be clinical up front. I think with the first two that I mentioned, we've seen it, but the problem has been with finishing. We've not really been clinical up front. And going to this game, I think with what I've seen, we might go into it a bit defensively. But when we take our chances up front, when we get the turnovers, we should ensure that we are productive up front. That is the only thing you can do against a team that has attacking quality and offers a lot of threat going forward. So you ensure that you defend very well. When you have your transitions, you are very quick, and then you take your chances. So I'm not surprised that you are seeing Iñaki Williams in the setup. He's very pasty. We tried him in our second game versus England. He didn't have a lot of clear-cut chances, and we know he struggled with the Black Stars. We know it hasn't always been smooth when he chose to switch allegiance from Spain and play for Ghana. So I'm just hoping that with him in our attack, we can be more direct, make sure that we get the balls to him, and he has space. And I'm hoping that he will not be jittery. We've seen him in the last World Cup. He was quite jittery, couldn't get the sort of performance we expected. But I'm hoping that when the services get to him, he can apply the finishing touches so that we have something to cheer about. So we defend well, break on the transitions really well. And when we get to the final third of the Colombians, let's be clinical. Let's not do things as it stands now. The guys up front need to know that these chances will not come always. So when you get them, bang, you bury them.
Derek Lucasen comes in for Jonas Ajeti, the man we call Sergeant Ajeti. First of all, do you think he's an upgrade on Ajeti, considering his performance against Croatia? What do you think went into the coach's thoughts? Putting on the bench somebody who's 100% of CL drills in the tournament.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised. I don't know if Ajete is picked a knock or something. The only player we knew going into this game that wasn't going to be fit was Kojo Opompepra. So I expected Jonah Ajete to start. But we saw Lucasen play in our game versus Croatia, put in some very good service. It was unfortunate the manner in which we considered the first goal. But he's a solid defender, half brother of Brian Bobe, whose Netherlands have been booted out of the competition. For us, it's all joy at the moment because he's with the team and we are playing well.
So Abigail Sanasosu says Jonas has no knock.
Okay.
And if Abigail Sanasosu tells you Jonas is fit,
yeah,
then you must know that Jonas is fit. Credible sources. So shout out to Abigail Sanasosu, the indefatigable, I believe one of the best commentators of the game in the country. He said Jonas has no knock. He's fit, so it's probably a tactical decision.
Yeah, so a tactical decision. We'll see.
Abigail, we love you too. We love you too.
Yeah. Lucasen plays for Pafos. They were in the Champions League in the end of season. He paid his dues, and I think even at his age, he still has a lot more to offer Ghana. The most important thing is the partnership with Jerome Opoku, and if you've seen the sort of partnership that Jerome Opoku has had with the other defenders, I think it's been decent so far. We saw him play with Ajete. He picked up a knock. He was absent for the other game, but he's on tonight. And I've said it, in the absence of Jiku and the rest, Jerome Opoku has shown that he has the quality. So let's see what the sort of partnership that he builds with Lucasen. I'm thinking that in training, this was a sort of setup that the technical team put across. So maybe they are fine-tuned a lot of things going to this game. The mistakes should be very few, and they should be very focused at the back to ensure that Ghana has that defensive stability and solidity that we need in this particular game. Let's hope that these two, Lucasen and Jerome, will give us that sort of trust and assurance we saw from Ajete and Jerome in the previous games.
we've seen Cape Verde fight, and Ghanaians are saying, listen, just go out there and fight as well. Has this team showed that they'll fight to the very end?
I don't think we'll play in the manner Cape Verde played. Cape Verde were very daring. They were playing the defending champions, and it didn't look like they were playing Argentina. If they were maybe a Switzerland or an Australia, I believe that Cape Verde would have advanced into the next round of the competition. But they had to play one of the best teams in the world, 3-time winners Argentina and defending champions with Lionel Messi. So I believe they were very daring. I don't think Ghana will be so adventurous in this particular game. Like I said, I'm expecting that we sit back, soak the pressure, and try to break on the counter and do it very, very well. It will get to points in the game where we have to be more daring. But I'm just hoping that we don't concede first. If we concede first, it will change the dynamics of the game and it will make it very, very difficult for us. But let's see. I'm thinking that we'll play in the manner that we have played in the first 2-3 games and ensure that when we get our chances, we make them count.
We will make them count. Kansas City is packed. A sea of yellow, but we don't know whether it's a yellow of Colombia or the yellow of Ghana.
Obviously, the yellow of Colombia. We all know that the allocations for ticketing was for the group stages. Now Ghanaians in the diaspora had to take it upon themselves. Ticket costing as much as $1,100. And Fiaka, this is huge money. It's a fortune. So I'm just hoping that maybe a few Ghanaian supporters got to the stadium and will be cheering the Black Stars on. But regardless, Ghanaians should know, or the Black Stars should know, that Ghanaians back home are solidly behind them. And the support has been massive. When you get here at the Republic Bar and Grill, the support is massive. Throughout the Cabo Verde game, they were rooting for Cabo Verde, an African side. But now it comes to the game proper. Ghana versus Colombia, and the fans back home will be supporting the Black Stars. And I know they have that at the back of their minds, that they are doing it not for only those in the diaspora, but those at home as well.
Absolutely doing it for those at home. But danger man, Luis Diaz. You come up against Antoine, Antoine, against Marvin Senaya in this particular one. And we know his pace and his trickery. That Senaya have what it takes to contain him.
We've seen Senaya come up against some of the best wingers in the game, some of the best attackers. And I think he's done a good job so far. We all know Luis Diaz moved from Liverpool, joined Bayern, and he's been so superb in that Bayern Munich team. Even at this tournament, he's been one of Colombia's biggest threat. But I'm just hoping that into the team when not a lot of people knew him, I think that he put up a very brilliant performance against one of the best attackers in the game.
Amazing. We are looking forward to that brilliant performance from Marvin Senaya as well. And in the middle, Thomas Partey will be the man we look forward to see. He comes up against a very good opponent in Jefferson Lerma. We know how he plays. He's a good shifter of the ball, etc. But Thomas Partey, I mean, should he just do the anchorman job, or we need to see him get those passes across?
One attribute of Thomas Partey is that he's so press resistant, and he brings a lot of calm to that midfield. We missed him when we played in Canada versus Panama. So in the other two games that he played, in the English game, he showed that quality. When you have the likes of Jude Bellingham and Declan Rice coming at you, Elliot Anderson, and you are still able to impose yourself on the game, it tells the quality that Partey has. So I believe that he should be the one that controls the game. He has the experience, he has the calm, he can do that for the rest of the lads in the middle. And his partner, Calibre, who's shown a lot of resilience, he's shown quality. Young lad, 20 years, burst onto the scene. He scored an important goal for Ghana as well. So I'm looking at Partey to be the man that controls the middle, tries to orchestrate the sort of play that we are going to offer in this game. And we know him from deep. He can put those passes through. And when he gets his day, when he's in his element, I think that it will be very pivotal to how the front line will play. So I'm just hoping that he calms the midfield. I'm just hoping he doesn't let the nerves get to him. And he's a big player, has played for us now. And I believe that on this stage, he has what it takes to drive the entire team.
Amazing. He has what it takes to drive the entire team. Jordan, are you in our shows? El Capitano. Let's make some noise for Jordan, are you, ladies and gentlemen? A lot of people are not in favor of him being in the team, and you can see from the reaction in the crowd. But he does do a job, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does it. He showed that play, very impressive. And in our first game versus Panama, he was a target man. He did well holding on to the ball until he was substituted. And then Brandon Asante came on and put in that assist. Look, we can choose to lament. We can choose to criticize him. But once the technical team keep playing him, it means that there's something they have seen that we might not see from behind the screens. So I'm just hoping that he gets to lead the team and he has a good game. He can enjoy himself on the field. He has that ability. So I'm just hoping that he has a beautiful game, aids the team to get the sort of results that we want. It's not only about scoring goals, but it is what he adds to the team. And he's a threat up front. You would not want to give him too much space because he can score. And that is what he also brings to this team. So he will lead the pack up front. And I'm just hoping that for him to have some relief, maybe he should get on the score sheet or even put an assist for his teammates to score.
Amazing players are about to get on the pitch right now. Let's get ready to do the national anthems together. I think the Colombia one will go first. But I mean, what kind of first are you looking to see? A cagey one or a more expressive one?
Very cagey one. And I think that for the Black Stars, the concentration should be there throughout the entire 45 minutes. I believe that there is a strategy for the first 45, and it will be to contain the Colombians, frustrate them like we did against England. And that is what I expect to see. The Colombians will come out to play, but I'm just hoping that whatever they throw at us, we have the antidote, Fiaka.
Absolutely, we would have the antidote to the Colombians. But just how far do you think the Black Stars can go if they are able to overcome these Colombians?
You beat Colombia, the next team in front of you is Switzerland, right?
Yeah.
And I think that we have what it takes to beat Switzerland. As the tournament progresses, when you win games, it gives you that sort of momentum to charge forward and get results. And I don't know, Ghana would want to be in the tournament for as long as possible. Initially, there were doubts. They said we'll exit in the group stage. It didn't happen. We've gone beyond the group stage into the round of 32. So the next step is that we go into the round of 16. We take it one step at a time and ensure that at the end of the day, we can go as far as we go. If we beat Colombia, big plus for us because we'll be meeting Switzerland. And I think that with the sort of performance that Switzerland have put in, I don't think they're a side that we cannot frustrate or beat. It's football. But I believe that if we're able to go past this Colombia test, we'll be more poised to beat Switzerland and advance maybe into the quarters.
Amazing stuff. The Colombian national anthem is on. Are you ready for the Ghana national anthem? Yes!
You finish assembly.
Are you ready for the Ghana national anthem? No, I'm not feeling the vibe. I'm not feeling the vibe. Are you ready? Amazing stuff. Very soon the Ghana national anthem will be on. The Black Stars of Ghana up against the late tricolor of Colombia. And we will do this together when the national anthem comes on. Right about now. And we are live at the Republic Bar and Grill inside OC. If you're not here, you are missing out. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready, let us all be on our feet. If you can, let us be on our feet right now. Everybody. Ever the cause of freedom and of our fill our hearts with true humility, make us cherish fearless honesty, and help us to resist the presence rule with all our will and mind forevermore. And help us to resist the presence rule with all our will. Ghana, say yeah. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, I hand you over to our commentator for the day, Mr. Asai Baby.
All right, welcome is 4106. 106.1 FM. Welcome is Sporty 106.1 FM, and it's time for commentary. As the Black Stars
Oh, Charlie. Switch the thing, let me talk.
The fate of 30 teams have been decided, and two more teams remain in the competition. Welcome to the Republic Bar and Grill here at Osu Sporty 106.1 FM, and we are here to bring you live coverage of World Cup 2026, a round of 32 encounter between the Black Stars of Ghana and Colombia. It is set to decide who goes home and who proceeds to the next stage of the competition. Already gone by, we saw Cape Verde take the party to Argentina. It was fun, it was exciting. Unfortunately, it ended in heartbreak for the Cape Verdeans. For Argentina, they had to pull hair out of their nostrils and qualify. Will it be a similar situation for the Black Stars as they prepare to play against Colombia? In a matter of moments, the game will be starting, but the referee for the encounter is Clement Topin. He is from France, and he will be assisted by his colleagues from France. There is assistant referee 1, Danos Nicolas. There is Benjamin Pages, and fourth official is Alejandro Hernandez. The VAR referee is Jerome Bressard, and assistant VAR referee 1 is Delajour Willie, and Mufu will be the assistant VAR 2. On the part of the two teams, Ghana today will line up in a 4-1-2-3 formation, and we debut our white jersey for the first time in this competition, and we wear white shirt, white shorts, and white socks. The Black Stars are lining up with goalkeeper Lawrence Atiziki. There is Marvin Senaya in there. Right back position, Gideon Mensah plays as a left back, and in central defense, there is Jerome Opoku and Derek Lucasen. Thomas Partey plays as the defensive midfielder, and he will be supported by Calabrianchi and Kwesi Sebo. In attack is Iñaki Williams, and Jordan Ayew will lead the attack from the central area, and Antoine Semenyo will play from the left-hand side. On the part of Colombia, there is goalkeeper Camilo Vargas, and Daniel Munoz is also making a start for them. He did not start in their last game against Portugal. And the jersey number 2 is very symbolic for Colombians. I'll be telling you much more about it. Juan Mojica is also starting. And there is Davinson Sanchez alongside Jean Lukumi in central defense. Jefferson Lerma is playing as the defensive midfielder, supported by Puerta and John Arias. And in attack, it is James Rodriguez playing from the right. Jean Cordoba will play from the central attacking area, and there is Luis Diaz also operating from the left. The two coaches, Carlos Queiroz, knows Colombia all too well. In some times past, he was their coach, and also for Colombia, they are presenting their tactician, making sure everything will work well for them. It's the first time the two teams are meeting, and the game is taking place at Kansas City Stadium, the US of A, but we are live here at the Republic Bar and Grill at Osu. My name is Mike. This is Sporty 106.1 FM, and in a jiffy, the game will be starting. We'll do the countdown at the drop of a hat. Colombia kick us into action. V-Power, what are your expectations?
It sure will be a cagey game, but I'm expecting Ghana to do what they've done best at this tournament. Sit, defend very well. They should be very, very calculated in their approach and ensure that they do not give the Colombians too much space to come at them in terms of attack.
And so it is Lawrence Atizigi who has possession of the ball in the first minute. Kicks a long one into the Colombian half-headed into the middle, and it gets to Gideon Mensah. Lobs it, looking for the run of Jordan Ayew, but Colombia win it. It's Calabrianchi now. At the right-hand side, he locates Iñaki Williams. He finds Thomas Partey. Back to Iñaki Williams. Sends in a cross, and it's flicked away. Opportunity for Ghana goes by. Ball with Colo, and a shot by Partey. That was close for the Black Stars, and it goes narrowly wide. That was very close from the Black Stars.
Yeah, good start from Ghana. I'm a bit surprised that we started in this manner, but that was a great shot, great start from the Black Stars. Calibranchi, Naki Williams seeing up the cross coming in. Initially it was headed out, but it was the rebound shot from Thomas Partey. Unfortunately, it didn't hit the target. But I think that we are showing glimpses and we are showing that we will not be sitting back entirely. And then the Colombians will also have to be wary of what we are throwing at them.
It is John Lucumi in possession for Colombia. Passes to Daniel Munoz. Munoz will control, put under pressure by Antoine Semenyo. Passes to the middle. Jefferson Lama locates John Lucumi. He plays in the Italian Serie A, sends a long ball to the left-hand side, looking for Luis Diaz. Controls, and Marvin Sanaya is there to deflect the ball for a throw-in advantage. Colombia, it seems, no. Marvin Sanaya won the throw-in.
Yeah, we are seeing the duel between the two already. And at the first try, Sanaya comes out tops. And I'm hoping that it will be the same throughout the game.
Colombia win possession from the Black Stars. They have possession now. A ball has been passed all the way to Puertas. He turns beautifully. Jefferson Lama it is. Gets the ball to John Lucumi. Lucumi will find Davinson Sanchez, formerly of Tottenham Hotspur. He now plays in Turkey for Galatasaray. Ball pass to Davinson Sanchez. Passes to the left. He finds John Lucumi. Lucumi will get the ball to Puertas. He passes back. He gets it to Davinson Sanchez. Controls. Will take his time. Look for options.
No. Jai. Let him do what he wants to do. Let him do it. Go on.
Ball now with Colombia. It is James Rodriguez gets the ball to number 14, Puerta will pass the ball to Davinson Sanchez. He gets it to John Lucumi. Lucumi will pass to Sanchez in the half of Ghana, just inside the center circle to the right hand side to Puerta. Locates at John Cordoba, and Ghana will win possession from them. It is Antoine Semenyo. He will search forward. Semenyo dribbles. He's brought down. What does the referee give?
It's a foul for Semenyo. I think that quite a scary moment there, but we handled that pressure well. Joe Mopoku put in an important tackle to ensure that the Colombians didn't have their way in the box, and we saw Semenyo try to hold on to the ball and draw a foul, calm the pressure on the team, and then get a restart, and that's exactly what we're saying.
Ball with the Black Stars. David Lucasson in possession of the ball, passes forward. He sends it to the right hand side, and no. He was looking for Marvin Sanaya, but could not get to the ball, and that leads to a goal kick for the Colombians. We've done 4 minutes of action. It's Ghana 0, Colombia 0, and we are live on Sporty 106.1 FM, and we're also live in Takrady 102.5 in Kumasi. It's 91.3, and we are live at the Republic Bar and Grill. Also, Colombia in possession. It is Davinson Sanchez. It looks like Colombia's build-up is very slow. Maybe they will just want to look at the Ghana team and look at ways in terms of building up in a more urgent manner. A pass to the right, and Marvin Sanaya intercepts. It's a throw for Colombia. He throws it into the middle, controlled by Jefferson Lema. Lema will take his time, look for options. This is the first senior encounter between Ghana and Colombia.
Yeah, they've played African sides. They've been dominant against the African sides. But I tell you, they do not know what the Black Stars is going to throw at them. And that's the most surprising element. So let's see what happens in this particular game. Maybe they'll take inspiration from the fact that they've been very dominant against the African sides they've played hitherto. But this is the Black Stars, and it'll be a different ball game altogether.
Gideon Mensah has started every game so far in this competition for the Black Stars. Trusted to do a job at left back, and Ghana will win a goal kick. It looks like John Cordoba is in some kind of pain. I don't know why. He plays his football for FK Krasnodar in Russia. Cordoba is in pain, and he was engaged with Jerome Opoku. He tore Jerome Opoku's jersey, but he looks to be the one in pain, and he's now on the pitch. That is an interesting one.
I think it's a groin injury. He was touching his groin area, and it's a major cause for concern for every player. I'm hoping that he can get back on his feet and continue the game. If that is not the case, it means that the Colombians will have to go into a forced change.
And Colombia will be forced into an early change, looking at the situation with John Cordoba, powerful striker, plays in Russia, and he was on top form last season.
Yeah.
Scoring loads of goals for FK Krasnodar, and definitely for the investors, they do know him very well.
Absolutely. I mean, he looks just about done. That looked like a groin injury very early in this one, and it doesn't look good. Looking at the replays for that one, it doesn't look good at all. So, I mean, it could be some good news for Ghana here early on. You don't want to see injuries, but if it goes in your favor, you take what you can.
So Colombia are playing an African side at the knockout stage of the FIFA World Cup for the first time since 1990. They had a remarkable run with some wonderful players, Freddy Rincon, Carlos Valderrama. There was that Scorpion Kick goalkeeper, Rene Igrita, and they played against Cameroon in 1990. Cameroon prevailed against them.
It looks like there's going to be a change here, a forced change. I don't think Colombia wanted this early, but at the end of the day, they've been forced into a substitution that they didn't want to make.
So a change is made. Luis Suarez will come in for Jean Cordoba, and Suarez plays in Portugal for Sporting CP. He's a deadly striker, was very lethal, playing in the Portuguese league, also played in the Champions League, and is expected to bring some firepower to the attack.
Yeah. And today on the Copa Mundo show, he was actually one of the players that Coach Kwabena Danso profiled. So it's bad for Cordoba though. He seems to have that sort of physicality that Colombia would have needed up front. But I believe that Suarez coming into it also offers that same attacking threat, and we'll see how the Black Star defense deal with it.
And John Arias will release Luis Diaz. It's Diaz versus Senaya. Diaz will go past him, and he's what that referee says, no, I'm not giving a penalty. And it's Caleb to walk the ball to safety for Ghana. He concedes possession cheaply. Colombia work the way around the Ghanaian players, and no, referee has held on. There's a Ghanaian player on the pitch. It's Marvin Senaya. Senaya was earlier on involved with Luis Diaz, and we can't tell what the issue is with Marvin Senaya.
Looks like it could be a hamstring here. I hope it's not, but he's holding his hamstring. Look, let's assess the situation and see what it looks like. But it looks like, as you can see there, you can see right there, he makes an attempt to hold his hamstring. This could be very crucial because he's been one of Ghana's best defenders, and that is not something you want to see.
When it gets to a stage like this, you only need a miracle for the player to continue.
Well, Ghana are going to need a miracle here because if it serves me right, I think Baba Rahman may be introduced here early, and I don't think anybody...
No, Baba Rahman, please. It's Ali Saidi, we beg you. We beg you. Do you guys want to see Baba Rahman? Okay, so no Baba Rahman. No Baba Rahman. Marvin Senaya is back on his feet, and it is Ali Saidi who is warming up to come on to replace him. But that is a big blow, like Winston said.
That is a big blow.
He's been one of Ghana's stalwart defenders. He's been one of our best players in this competition.
Yeah.
And for him to go out this early signals not too many positive signs for us.
And you can see the emotions. He would have loved to play the entire duration of the game, but injuries are part of football. It's unfortunate that it's happened to one of our best defenders in the current setup. I don't know if he'll be back on the field. I don't know what, but we've seen Ali Dusedu warming up. Maybe I'm thinking that Caleb Wenchi, we saw him play at right back when Otuadu was manager. So maybe those tactical changes could be affected. But as it stands, it will look like Ali Dusedu might be the replacement for Marvin Senaya if he's to go out eventually.
Well, the Ghana technical team ponder what to do regarding Marvin Senaya. Colombia have a corner, and it's taken shortly by James Rodriguez. Passes the ball, finds John Arias. Arias will get the ball to James. Sends in a cross, and it's headed away by the Ghanaian defenders. Derry Lucasen, it was. Gets the ball again. Ball passed by Mojica to Jefferson Lema. It is John Arias instead. I beg your pardon. Arias will pass into the center circle in the Ghana half. He gets the ball to Puerta. Puerta will find Jefferson Lema. Lema gets the ball to Luis Suarez. Is yet to have a lot of touches since coming out. And Ghana, Iñaki Williams wins possession and wins a free kick. And that was nasty on the part of John Arias. Arias was one of the top performers for Palmeiras during the last Club World Cup Championship, and he has been under the radar since. So it is, I think they said it was coming on for the Black Stars.
Yes, it is, and I think this is the first we're going to get a look at Ali Seidu at the World Cup. I just hope he can live up to what Marvin Sanaya has been able to do thus far. The Black Stars do not need any more weaknesses within this Black Stars defensive setup. So he's going to have to step up quite a bit and put the performance of his life together today, because there can be no excuses today from the Black Stars.
So
For that looked very, very, very questionable.
Yeah.
I think he was overly committed in the tackle, and that was a bit aggressive, and the referee was right to award him a yellow card. So for Clement Topper, he's officiating his 8th game at the FIFA World Cup. 3 games so far in this competition, including this one. And then he also handled 3 at the last World Cup in 2022, and he handled 2 at the 2018 edition in Russia. So his experience across Europe.
Yeah.
And
one of the top referees as well in Europe. The Frenchman has shown that indeed he can do a job, and it's of little surprises. When you went through the list of games that he's handled at top level, it tells you that he's top quality.
So Colombia and Ghana share a similar story. Their best ever performance at the World Cup is to get to the quarterfinal stage. Colombia in 2014, Ghana in 2010. It's Jordan Ayew. The ball has been picked off him. He was looking for a foul. Referee Clement passes. He's not getting anything, and the ball gets to John Lukumi. Lukumi in possession, passes a short one to Jefferson Lema. Turns, passes to the right to Tavinson Sanchez. Sanchez will control, take his time, gets the ball to James Rodriguez. He passes to his left to John Lukumi. Lukumi will control and pass forward. Colombia are trying to weave passes through the various layers of Ghana's defense, and James will get to the right side to Daniel Munoz. Munoz will get it to the middle, controlled beautifully. It is Luis Suarez in possession, and what will he do here? We'll try to send in a cross, and it is Colombia who take the lead against the Black Stars. Colombia's score is the first goal of the game for Colombia. 14 minutes gone, and the 3 colors taking the lead is John Arias, who moments ago was shown a yellow card. This time around had his name on the referee scorecard. It is Colombia 1, Ghana 0.
Yes, side that will punish you if you allow them, and I'm a bit surprised with the way we defended on that occasion. But that ball from the right side, it was always spelling danger, and we should have found a way to curtail it. We allowed the Colombian player to go past 3 players. Gideon Mensah almost getting the ball away, but we allowed him a second time to cross the ball into the danger zone, and Arias was there unmarked. That was suicidal from Ghana, and we've been duly punished.
So the question I'm asking is,
And
what if there was Senaya?
And that's what you get when Marvin Sanaya is not in this game. These are the defensive lapses I was talking about, because Ali Seidu hasn't had a sniff in this World Cup, and he comes in, and all of a sudden you see gaps open up in the far corner. Communication breakdown for the Black Stars. They need to do better, and they need to now reorganize themselves. It's an uphill climb. They need to get back into this one.
And there is a lot of murmur among the guests who are gathered here at the Republic Bar and Grill Osu, and the Ghanaians look to be crestfallen as it stands. We are down by a goal. It's 15 minutes gone. Will there be a response from the Black Stars?
I do believe there will be. I think one thing Carlos Queiroz knows best is that it's a game of moments. So, I mean, the longer they stay in this game, stay compact, and try to iron out some of the...
So, Colombia are ahead. Ghana are trailing. We've done 15 minutes. This is Sporty 106.1 FM Colombia. Davinson Sanchez in possession. Passes to Daniel Munoz. He will control pass to Sanchez. Ghanaians are applying pressure, but he will guard the ball to his goalkeeper. Camilo Vargas, he sends the ball to Lukumi, and Lukumi will get the ball to Joan Mojica. Mojica controls and passes to Joan Arias, the goal scorer. He gets it to James Rodriguez. He looks to be everywhere. Gets it to the right hand side now. It is Davinson Sanchez. And Colombia in possession. A long pass to the left to Lukumi. Jean Lukumi still goes onto the ball, enters the Ghana half. He passes to the left. He finds Joan Arias. Arias will dribble, put under little pressure. He is able to get a ball to his captain, James Rodriguez. It is Davinson Sanchez now. He slices a long pass to the left, looking for Mojica. Controls it beautifully. Colombia surging forward again. Intercepted by Jerome Opoku and clears it. Back to a Colombian player, Jean Arias. Arias will take his time, look for what to do with the ball. It is Colombia still possessing, and they pass the ball back. It's their goalkeeper now. Gets the ball to Davinson Sanchez. Sanchez will control. Get it through James Rodriguez. Jefferson Lema. Lema to Puerta, Colombia. Beautiful passing sequences. It is Arias. Releases Johan Mojica at the left hand side. Sends in a cross. It was overling it. And Munoz cannot get to the ball. It is a throw in for the Black Stars at a moment of respite.
Yes, it is. They're going to have to manage this game quite... and they have to manage the game better, because the way that things are going, you know, if you fall to the emotions of the game, you can lose this one mentally and then start to make errors. So they need to really manage the game and follow instructions. I think Carlos Queiroz will make some tactical tweaks as we go, but the Black Stars need to put a string of passes together, hold on to the ball, and try to get themselves back into this game, because this game is far from over.
So there you see Ghana Sports Minister is on the right hand side of Carlos Puyol, observing proceedings, and he will definitely be worried looking at the fate of the Black Stars as it stands. If the scoreline remains the same, the Black Stars are coming home. Colombia progresses to the next stage. As it stands, 15 teams have qualified to the round of 16. Only one team from this game adds up to the number, and the rest will be sent packing from the US, Mexico, and Canada. It's the World Cup 2026 is live on Sporty 106.1 FM. We are your voice of sports, and we are live here at the Republic Bar and Grill at Osu. It's a wonderful atmosphere. A lot of Ghanaians have showed up here to support the Black Stars, and also there are well-meaning people who support Ghana, and they are very down as it stands because the Black Stars are down as well. It is Davinson Sanchez in possession, sends forward one, and it is intercepted. Gideon Mensah will pass in the middle. Thomas Partey to Semenyo. He's brought down, and Colombia concede another free kick. It is Daniel Munoz who's the culprit this time around. Clement Opar has the eye of an eagle, and he sees every angle. Whistled rightly for Ghana. Free kick taken. Ball sent in, and Iñaki Williams cannot get to it because he's beaten to the ball by Mojica, and Colombia nearly created a dangerous moment for themselves. Ali Biseidu versus Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz wins it over Ali Biseidu. Surging forward, it is Luis Suarez. He finds Jefferson Lema. Lema to Puerta. Puerta will control. Puerta passes forward to Luis Diaz. A shot is taken, and Atizigi will save. A save by Ghana's goalkeeper Lawrence Atizigi makes his first start since the first game that Ghana played against Panama. He was subbed off at halftime due to injury, and is here back in the goalpost making saves. A ball into the Ghana half, headed straight to the Colombians, and they will say thank you to Ghana for conceding possession to them. It is Jean Lukumi, and Lukumi will take his time, pass the ball back to John Arias, gets it back. Lukumi will this time around find Davinson Sanchez. He gets the ball to Daniel Munoz. Munoz will get the ball to Sanchez, who controls, takes his time, wears the jersey number 23, and that looks like an iconic number in basketball, right?
Yes, it is.
So it is Joan Mojica, sends in a cross, overling it, and it will go out of play for a throw-in. Mojica is always an animated player whenever he's on Mayoka's side, come up against the big boys in the Spanish La Liga, the Real Madrid, the Barcelonas. He's always giving them a tough time. And the ball with Semenyo, his pass is loose, concedes possession by Ghana too well. Caleb Wenchi falls the Mojica into conceding possession, and the Colombians would look to retrieve the ball from Ghana, and they do successfully. Joan Mojica in possession passes the ball to Davinson Sanchez. Sanchez will control in his half, releases the ball to Puerta. Puerta gets the ball to Jean Lukumi. Lukumi will send the long ball to the right, looking for Colombia's number 2, Daniel Munoz, but a decision is given against him. And the story of Colombia's number 2 is that exactly 32 years ago and some one day, the man who used to wear the shirt was murdered in the street of Medellin, and that was Andres Escobar.
Yeah.
He scored an own goal at the World Cup, and that was his end.
Yeah, in some countries they do not tolerate certain things, but that just explains how far the game has also gone, you know. With progress comes a bit of civilization and a bit of education as well.
And it's Ali Dusaidi in possession, passes forward, a poor pass, concedes possession to the Colombians. Puerta in the middle will turn with no pressure, and Ghana has been very, very ineffective in attack.
After Semenyo went off, Ali Dusaidi has not really been impressive. He's not won the battles against Luis Diaz, and clearly we are seeing him struggling. Even up front, he's not able to put the passes through behind the Colombian defense to ensure that we cause havoc. And I'm a bit surprised. I was thinking that maybe Caleb Wenchi would have been slotted in at right back. Then you have an extra man in the middle.
And the extra man in the middle would have been Elisha also. Choose poison.
I would go for Augustin Boache. I mean, that name has come up. He has a lot of creativity, and maybe he would offer a different playing. But the coach chose to go for Ali Dusaidi, and clearly it's not working. It's not that I'm picking out a player to overly criticize him, but it's not worked. And for Seidu, you don't blame him much. He's not through and through a right back. He's more of a centre back, but he gets to play in that makeshift right back position, and clearly it has not worked. In general as well, the Black Stars have struggled. Putting passes together has been problematic, and we are playing top quality in Colombia. I don't think we should be sitting so deep. As it stands, we are down by a goal and we need a response. How do you get a response? Build play, put passes together, try to get into the danger zone of the Colombians, and get something good out of that.
So we are going for the first hydration break. Others choose to call it the first quarter. And it's Colombia 1, Ghana 0. Things have not been so much positive for the Black Stars. And it looks like a lot will have to change, especially when we attack. But Winston,
Yeah.
Colombia have just showed that when the bookies made them favorites for this game, they truly meant it, and they've displayed it on the pitch.
Yeah, I mean, taking advantage of a fortunate situation is what the game's about. If you don't make errors, somebody won't get an opportunity to score. So at the end of the day, I think Ghana have themselves to blame. They need to gather themselves, use this hydration break to tactically tweak things and hand over instructions that can bring them back into this game. I was looking at the tactical shape of Colombia, and I kept wondering why there's always a man open, even though Ali Dusaidi is in the game, which means that Ghana needs to make a tactical tweak, and if Inaki Williams needs to play as a wing back, that is a sacrifice he will need to make for this Ghana team, because every single time, if you've noticed, ever since Ali Dusaidi entered this game, there's still been an extra man, even though he's out there covering somebody. So there needs to be tactical changes that are made in order to get Ghana back into this one.
There needs to be tactical changes. At the moment, the Black Stars are down by a goal to 0, and if things are to end this way, it means we'll be booted out of the competition. Things are not so much positive here, but for Colombia, they wouldn't care. But these are 3 records Jordan Ayew was setting today. He extends his record as Ghana's most capped player of all time, and that would be cap number 124. He's also extended his record as the oldest Ghanaian player to play at the FIFA World Cup, and he's also equaled his brother Andre Ayew as the second most appearances in terms of player at the World Cup for Ghana. John leads with 11, Jordan Ayew, Andre Ayew, both have 10 each. And that is the record Jordan Ayew is setting in this game. But what do you make of his performance?
I think the least said about Jordan Ayew, the better. Clearly, the coach has a plan for him. I hope. Look, this is what I'm expecting from Jordan Ayew, right? I'm expecting disruption. I'm expecting energy. I'm expecting that he would cause a bit of chaos in the middle and disrupt the rhythm of Colombia. If he can just do that and get this team to about the 65th minute at 1-0 or even 1-1, I think Ghana will be in with a shout.
So Gordon is 34 years, 296 days, and he becomes Ghana's oldest player at the FIFA World Cup. And things have not gone well for him on the field of play. Definitely there needs to be improvement, but we are back to resume from the hydration break, and Colombia will kick us into action. A throw by Munoz found Davinson Sanchez. He located his goalkeeper, Vargas, and Camilo Vargas will take his time. He wasn't put under any pressure. He sends a ball into the Ghana half, headed away by Aludi Seidu, who is still warming into the game after coming on early in the first half to replace the injured Marvin Senaya. It is Vargas who passes to Lukumi. Lukumi will get the ball to Arias. Arias to the left to Mojica. Mojica to Lukumi. Lukumi will square a pass to his central defensive partner, Davinson Sanchez, and Sanchez will walk the ball into the Ghana half. It looks like Ghana is sitting very deep, not applying pressure to the Colombians and giving them the liberty to control the ball in their half. And the moment they enter the Ghana half, there is the attempt to win the ball, and at the moment it is Atizigi in possession for the Black Stars. He passes through Sheremo Poku. Poku back to Atizigi. Put under pressure. Atizigi with a long pass to the right. And Iñaki Williams, he gets the better of Johan Mojica, and his pass deflects off a Colombian player, and Colombia win the ball of Ghana. This is a very average performance from the Black Stars.
You know, if the World Cup has taught us something, I think it is the fact that we need to appreciate Mohamed Kudus, because his absence has been really felt in this team. You need somebody in the middle who can hold on to the ball and really, you know, string passes together, take people out of position and create something for the Black Stars.
Joao Mojica sends in across and send it away. James Rodriguez in possession now. He will turn. He has two players. He cannot beat them. And Ghana has an opportunity. Thomas Partey releases Calabrenchi. Sends forward a long pass. And Antoine Semenyo could not get to the ball. And Colombia will win it. And they will recycle possession from their half, trying to build up again. It is Davinson Sanchez. And the game has not been played at a faster pace, I beg your pardon. And it is Colombia who are feeling very comfortable in the game.
As I would, if anything will change in this game, we need to have the belief that we can play these Colombians. We are checking out. We are defending so deeply. We are not even able to put one or two passes together, and it tells you that, well, it is the mentality of the coach that is imprinted on the team at the moment. But we need to take things into our own hands. We saw Cape Verde play Argentina. They scored 2 times versus Argentina. And so, if you are playing Colombia, though they have a lot of respect, they're a team that do well in the World Cup. It's their 7th appearance. But hey, Ghana has also been to the quarterfinal before. We've seen glory days at the World Cup. So we need to ensure that we impose ourselves on the game. Until anything changes, the Colombians will be in full control of the game and will not get anything out of this particular one.
We've done 30 minutes of plays. Colombia 1, Ghana 0. And the Colombians are still in possession. They've had the lion's share of possession, I must admit, and it is James Rodriguez passes to the left. He finds Jean Arias. Arias, he has Iñaki Williams, walks the ball into the middle, passes to Jefferson Lema, and Lema will get to James. James Rodriguez passes to Lema, Lema to Mojica, Mojica to James. Rodriguez gets the ball back from Puerta, passes again to Puerta. who gets the ball to James. He's their main orchestrator in the middle. And James Rodriguez looking to weave a chance. He passes the ball to Puerta. Short one. He also gets to Mojica. Back to Puerta. And the ball goes to Lukumi. Lukumi to Davinson Sanchez. Sanchez will control. Leaves the ball for Munoz. He passes to his goalkeeper Vargas. Vargas to Lukumi. Lukumi again will walk the ball with no stress. He gets the ball to Mojica. Mojica gets it to Jefferson Lema. Lema to Lukumi. Lukumi to Davinson Sanchez. And at this point in time, I can confidently say that the Colombian goalkeeper can go for a siesta.
And once again, when we win the ball, the first impression is that we go back to our defense and the goalkeeper. Instead of having these quick transitions, we are not doing it as I will do.
And even if you check where Kwesisibo is, it tells you things are not working well for the Black Stars tactically, and that is Ali Seidu. A throw in for Colombia, and they effected. But with John Arias to James. He sends a long pass to the right. Unfortunately, he over-elaborated and his kick was not down with precision. It is Ghana in possession. Kwesisibo gets the ball to Derek Lucasen. Lucasen will control, and Ghana has completed just 45 passes so far in this game after 32 minutes.
Yeah, look, Ghana has a plan and they know what they're doing. So, I mean, I think we should trust it. It may not look pretty. It may not look like we have
Iñaki Williams in possession. Iñaki sends the ball to the middle. Iñaki turns. Iñaki still in possession. Iñaki looking for opportunity. Iñaki put under pressure. He sends in a cross and it's blocked and it's a corner.
He did quite well there. He did quite well to get something out of that because it was looking very, very scary.
And Iñaki Williams wins the corner for the Black Stars. And that was the only serious incursion Ghana has made in the Colombian penalty box since the game started. And Jordan Ayew will be the one to effect the kick for Ghana. Will it be a goal? I can hear faint chance of goal from behind me. And the fans are very positive. Ghana with a corner kick. Colombia set to defend. Referee Clement Opin will call John Lukumi and will say some few words to him. I don't know exactly what they are discussing, but it looks like it was for an earlier tussle involving Jerome Opoku and John Lukumi, and the referee will look at every development in the 6-yard box, and the penalty box is done in a fair manner. Corner sent in, and he's swinger, and it's headed, and no opportunity goes amiss for the Black Stars. It is still Colombia 1, Ghana 0. Colombia in possession, a long pass, but Gideon Mensah is first to it, wins it at the expense of Luis Diaz. Ghana in possession, ball with Calabrianchi. The scorer of Ghana's first goal in this competition passes to Thomas Partey, and Partey is tackled roughly, and he wins a free kick. Luis Suarez, the culprit there, and Partey is back on his feet. Ghana will want to start it very quickly. Partey would want to pass to his right, and he needs to get more into the game. And the more that Partey is on the ball, initiating things for us, the more positive things will be for the prospects of the Black Stars.
Yes, absolutely. I was just going to mention that name, Luis Suarez, man. It brings back a lot of terrible memories for Ghanaians everywhere. And yet again, they are faced with another Luis Suarez.
So Luis Suarez was a tormentor in chief for the Black Stars whenever we faced Uruguay. And Ghana against Colombia, Luis Suarez gave the assist. There's a different Luis Suarez, but it looks like the name Luis Suarez is actually a pain in the A of Ghana. So ball sent into the Colombian half, and it will be claimed by goalkeeper Vargas, who wears the number 12 jersey. Gets the ball to player number 23, Davinson Sanchez. He passes a short one to John Lukumi. We've done 35 minutes of Sporty 106.1 FM. We are live here at Osua, the Republic Bar and Grill, and it is a wonderful football atmosphere. Colombia dispossessed of the ball. It is Antoine Semenyo. Semenyo will pass, looking for Iñaki could not release him, but Ghana still in possession. Gideon Mensah. Mensah will pass into the middle to Kwesi Sebo. Sebo will drive forward. Passes to Jordan Ayew. Ayew dribble, and the ball has been taken off him, but it is a throw-in for the Black Stars. Anytime Jordan Ayew gets the ball, you can just see the frustrations of the people.
Yeah, but I think that, like I said earlier, that he has his qualities, and that was a good cross from Jordan Ayew once again. And maybe he might not be the fans' favorite at the moment, but we all know what he offers this team.
And Thomas Partey releases Caleb Renchi on the right, back to Partey. Partey passes to Semenyo, and he shoots, deflects off a Colombian player, and that is Ghana's second corner. It is Ghana's second corner kick, and the fans in the stadium and the fans here are getting very excited.
And as Alberto has said it, if we want to get anything out of this game, we have to come out and play. We've had a good spell in the last 5-6 minutes or so, and if we continue like this, I'll not be surprised if we get the equalizer.
Corner kick for Ghana, 37 minutes gone. Will this be the equalizing goal? Goal or no goal? Goal or no goal? Goal or no goal? A corner taken by Jordan, and it goes harmlessly wide. It will be a throw-in, still in favor of the Black Stars. It was a good cross though, I must admit.
A very good cross.
Caleb Renchi has the opportunity to effectively leave the for Gideon Mensah. Mensah would weigh his options, throws the ball to Semenyo, gets it back. Gideon Mensah, his pass is intercepted, and Colombia concede another throw-in. Gideon Mensah throws the ball back. He sends it to Thomas Partey. Partey to turn up and deliver the performance. Sends the ball to Alidi Seidu. Seidu dribbles and he loses possession. Alidi Seidu concedes possession, and Colombia will counter-attack. It's Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz raising into the Ghana half. He has Kwesi Sebo to tackle Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz sends the ball to Puerta. Puerta will hold on to the ball, and the Ghanaian players will block Luis Diaz. That was a shot that went off target. It was a dangerous instance for the Black Stars, and it all started with Alidi Seidu getting overly excited and overrunning the ball.
I think that is a area of the pitch that Carlos Queiroz will have to look at halftime. I don't think now will be the time to change that, but I think he may have to look at that at halftime and see what he can do about it.
One, Ali Seidu is rusty. Two, he's a player low on confidence.
I will not be surprised if it becomes the first substitute to be substituted at halftime. And the first half, don't mind me. He came on in the first half, right?
Yes.
I would not be surprised if at halftime a change is made and Alin said in subbed off.
Well, it wouldn't be surprising because already Carlos Queiroz has done that at this World Cup. If you remember the Baba Man situation, he substituted a substitute. So,
and it's Semenyo in possession. Passes to Iñaki. And Iñaki does an Ogolu.
Horrible technique from Iñaki Williams. I don't know what he wanted to do there. Maybe try to bend the ball into the far corner, but he got the technique so wrong. It was so awful.
He had a messy thinking, but a Kwabnayaro finishing. he thought and assumed that he was like a Lionel Messi. But in executing it, no. It reminded him that it was still Iñaki.
Well, whatever happens in this tournament, I'm glad that the sports minister is there so that he can see what exactly Ghana lacks. Hopefully, he's taking notes and make some credible suggestions on how we can develop the next phase of Ghana Black Stars football.
We've been taking notes since 1982, and we continue to take the notes unabated. Ghana Ali Seidu concedes possession. We've done 40 minutes, and Kwasi Fiaka is animated here. How he wishes that he could just enter through the screens and offer some 1 or 2 words. It's unfortunate. It is Colombia 1, Ghana 0. We are live at the Republic Bar and Grill. World Cup 2026 will today be the end of Ghana's journey in the land of USA, Mexico, and Canada. Will Colombia progress at our expense? Colombia have a story to write. Ghana has a story to tell.
As
A ball pass. Okay.
Yeah. So yesterday was a holiday. Ghanaians have stayed throughout the night. It's morning, Saturday morning in Accra. We are watching the Black Stars. Last Monday, the rains poured in, and we all know the sort of devastating effect that it brought to Ghanaians. They cannot afford to make our holiday a miserable one.
And Jefferson Lemma sends it across and it's headed by Luis Suarez. And his header goes off target. But again, it's to tell you that the Colombians will be targeting crosses into the Ghana box. And mostly our defenders are isolated in such instances.
You know, Carlos Queiroz is such a clever coach. One thing I've learned from him is that he plays a lot of his cards in the second half. If you've looked, Ghana have been a different team in the second half.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if they're able to weather the storm, go to halftime with it at 1-0, he will make some changes that may be able to enable Ghana to go toe-to-toe with this Colombian side. Because Ghana can go toe-to-toe with them. But, I mean, it's about picking your moments.
So we want the Colombians to get tired so that we bring our best players.
Well, whatever the strategy is, at the end of the day, look, it doesn't matter how you win it. What matters is you winning it.
Colombia surging forward. Luis Suarez's pass is blocked by Jerome Opoku to Thomas Partey. Beautiful one. And Partey will pass the ball to Iñaki. Sends it to Kwesi Sebo. Sebo to Alidu Seidu. And Seidu to Caleb Yechi. And Yechi will get the ball to Kwesi Sebo. Sebo to Partey in the center circle. Passes a short one. Finds Jordan Ayew. Ayew back to Partey. And Jordan will need to spread up and open and allow Partey to pass. Gets the ball to Kwesi Sebo. Sebo to Jerome Opoku. Jerome to Gideon Mensah. This is like the longest sustained possession play by the Black Stars. Derek Lucasen. He will get it to Jerome Opoku. Opoku to Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey to Jordan Ayew. Ayew comes in to get the ball to Gideon Mensah. Gideon Mensah to Jordan, and the ball has been nicked off his feet. It's a throw-in for the Black Stars. It looks like anytime we are in possession, not a lot of forward runs, giving options to our midfielders to look at.
No, not a lot of forward runs, but you know what? Let's see how they get along because look, eventually they'll make their way through to very dangerous positions, and I hope when those moments come, we can take advantage of them.
And Iñaki works the ball, gets to Alidu Seidu, sends in a cross, and it's headed away by Daniel Munoz. Gideon Mensah passes to Antoine Semenyo. Semenyo! And the shot is blocked. Danger still present. Iñaki takes a shot. Semenyo again. He's been pushed down. Referee says play must continue. And the Colombians looking for a free kick. Clemente passes. Play must continue. It's Thomas Partey. Partey went through the middle. Kwesi Sebo. And he has his pocket picked. And the ball is with the Colombians. It's Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz. He's in possession. He's free, gets the ball to Puertas. Puertas gets the ball to Daniel Munoz. Back to Puertas. Puerta on the ball for Colombia. Gets it to Daniel Munoz. The Colombians will take their time. We have exhausted the 45 minutes. We are way to the additional minutes that will be added on. And it's Colombia in possession. John Lukumi. Lukumi will get the ball to Juan Mujica. Mujica to the middle. Finds Juan Arias. Arias to Lukumi. The Colombians will cool the tempo of the game, kill Ghana's momentum, and they are in possession. John Arias lobs the ball to James. James to Lukumi. Lukumi to Arias. Controls, takes his time to Lemma. Lemma and Arias, they were idle around with the ball like they were feeling very lazy at training. And it's a competitive game though. Colombia making it seem less competitive because the Black Stars have retreated into their own half. We are doing minimum minutes of 6. Additional minutes will be minimum 6 minutes, and a pass forward finds Luis Diaz. Looking to the right, he finds Daniel Munoz. Munoz was sending across, and it's headed, and Atiziki, what a save!
What a save!
What a save from Atiziki. Lawrence Atiziki diving like a cat and pulling the ball away. saving Ghana from conceding the second goal. That ball was destined for the net, but to the saving prowess of Atisigi.
Look, if Ghana come back to win this one, that save will be looked at as what saved Ghana from sudden defeat. Because what a save this one is. What a save. What a save.
And Ali Seidu is Ali Seidu is in some discomfort, and he has to be attended to. But V-Power, what do you make of it? Mojica nearly scored against Ghana.
Almost a deja vu for the Colombians. They scored the first goal in that manner. Right side, put the cross in into the danger area. Arias was there and marked, scored. This time around, clearly, Mojica bullied Ali Dusedu, and I don't know what the problem is with Ali Dusedu, but I've said it. He's rusty and he's low on confidence, and it was almost a second goal for the Colombians, but good save from Atizigi. I think he's showing why he was opted for ahead of Benjamin Asari. And like Winston said, if we are to get anything from this game, that save is what is keeping us in this game. And I think they're to Atizigi for that.
And those are the Ghanaian kids, and you can see their autographs on their jerseys. Definitely came from the players. The game is taking place at the Kansas City Stadium.
And I personally hope that those Ghanaian kids in the stadium in the next 10, 15 years will turn out to be right backs, because we desperately need right backs for Ghana.
And I am very much surprised that for a position that we were so much assured, John Pencil, there was Samuel Inkum, Harrison Affol, the list goes on. And now we are left with Ali Desaidu.
You don't want to blame him. He's not a right back. And even at club level last season, he didn't have the best of seasons. So you don't want to blame him. He's playing a makeshift position. And like I said, I thought that Calibranchi will be drafted to that right back position. Then we have another option in midfield. Clearly that gamble didn't pay off. And in games like this, you cannot afford to make such mistakes. You'll be punished for them.
And a goal kick. 34-year-old Jordan Ayew looks tired already. And so we have done 3 minutes and some 40 seconds regarding the additional minutes of 6, meaning we have less than 3 minutes minimum to go. It is Colombia in possession. It is Davinson Sanchez. Sanchez will pass the ball to the right. He finds Daniel Munoz. He plays his football for Crystal Palace in the English Premier League. He was part of that Palace team that won the Europa Conference League. He's a consistent performer for his side. Ali Desaidu passes the ball to Atizigi, and his long clearance cannot be won by Iñaki Williams. Colombia win possession. Joan Mojica combining with Joan Arias, and Arias will pass the ball to John Lukumi. Lukumi will get the ball to Davinson Sanchez. Sanchez to Munoz. Munoz to the middle, finds Lema. Lema to Sanchez. Sanchez to Lukumi. Lukumi in possession, not put under pressure. He's free. He finds John Arias. Arias to Lukumi. Lukumi will control and pass to Davinson Sanchez. Sanchez will get the ball forward, sends a long pass, and the ball is won by at the second attempt by Gideon Mensah. And Mensah will pass the ball to Lucasen. Lucasen to Atizigi. Atizigi to Jerome Opoku. Opoku will dribble, wins possession. Jerome, beautiful, and he wins a free kick. Jerome Opoku wins a free kick, and Luis Suarez will have a banter with one of Ghana's players, and it is Fatau Isahaku. Gideon Mensah has possession of the ball to take the free kick for the Black Stars. Kamaldeen Sulemana is a bench option. Hopefully he can come on in the second half.
I think he's fine where he is. He needs to. he needs to keep warming that bench. I think he's fine where he is.
So Ghana in possession is Caleb Yenchi. Yenchi will get about Walidi Seidu. The last time he attempted to dribble nearly cost Ghana a goal. It is Kwesi Sibo. Gets the ball to Antoine Semenyo. Semenyo driving forward. Semenyo passes and the ball is cleared by Lukumi. And Kwesi Sibo is clattered into by Luis Suarez. And Suarez will need to take his time. Luis Suarez will need to take his time. Is overzealous in his tackles and his attempts to win the ball.
That was clear.
That was a dangerous tackle. This should be a yellow card here. That was a dangerous tackle. He didn't even go for the ball. He didn't even make an attempt to play the ball.
And a free kick for the Black Stars. We have exhausted the 6 minutes, but we can go beyond 6 minutes. If you see 6 minutes on the clock, it means we can still play beyond it. It is Gideon Mensah to take the free kick. Mensah, this will be the last attempt for Ghana to restore parity. It is Antoine Semenyo. Semenyo sends in a low cross, and Jordan Ayew watch the ball get to John Lukumi. And the referee sounds his whistle to bring the first installment of this game to a halt as Colombia will have the advantage. That goal scored by John Arias is what separates the two teams. Ghana offered little in attack. Colombia did what mattered, and that is how come the scoreline reads at halftime. Colombia 1, Ghana 0.
Absolutely. So the scoreline is Ghana 0, Colombia 1, and of course, all the changes will have to be made at halftime. Hopefully, the Ghana Black Stars can go into this one, or come into the second half the way they come into most of their second halves, because they've usually across their 3 games had better second halves than first halves. So I mean, they've been able to weather the storm. Sometimes you cannot, help the fact that you are down by a goal. But at the end of the day, it's how you end the game that matters. It's not really how you started. It's how you end it that matters. So I mean, Carlos Queiroz would have seen what he needs to see, and hopefully we can trust in his decision making to make the right decisions to impact the game in the second half.
If there is any iota of hope, Ghanaians will draw that inspiration from the first game against Panama. We had a lackluster first half, bounce back in the second to win the game. Hopefully the Black Stars turn up stronger and better in the second half to turn things around. At the moment, I am turning to E-Power on my right and Kosifiaka to continue with halftime discussions. This is Sporty 106.1 FM.
Amazing stuff. It's halftime. The Black Stars down by a goal to against this Colombian team. MC Perry is here. He tests the pulse of the players. Vim day and now Vim no day. Who sits, who continues? Over to you, MC Perry.
They say Vim day or Vim no day. Vim day or Vim no day. Vim day or Vim no day. Ghana, oh say yeah. Ghana, oh say yeah. Ghana, yeah. Ghana, oh say yeah. If you are the one come to first, bro. During the game, you had some very vehement thoughts. What do you think is wrong with the Black Stars in this first half?
Oh, I think Jordan should be off. We need Brandon Mensah.
We need who?
Brandon Mensah.
Oh, Brandon Thomas Asante.
Yes.
Okay.
Thomas Asante should come in for Jordan. And then Inaki should go off of Fatawu Shaku.
So Inaki off of Fatawu Shaku to come in the second half.
Thomas Mensah for Jordan. I think that would do the trick.
Mensah for who?
Jordan.
Jordan as well.
Yes.
Oh, Charlie, you tactical coach. Any other thoughts? I want to get your first impressions on the first half, boss. You check like you vex too much. You go just calm down, calm down. If you, everything we practice, you understand? Just calm down.
Ali do they vex me.
Why Ali do they vex you?
Ali do they vex me.
Before you knew Sanaya just switched from Togolese nationality to Ghanaian nationality just this year. Before you knew Sanaya, you were using Ali to Seidu. So why are you now acting like you don't know that it was Seidu?
Where results you get?
You don't have any better results, so I don't want to make excuses for any other player. Since you have been in your, you need to perform regardless. I think Ali Seidu is getting his first kick on the tournament so far. He has been very rusty for his team side during the whole season. He has not had the best of seasons, so understandably he's now fitting into this defensive play. Do you think that the goal was scored by Ali Seidu? Do you think he caused the goal, or it was his mistake that caused the goal?
It was his mistake. He's a contributing factor to the.
All right.
To us conceding that goal.
Sure. He was a contributing factor.
Yes.
What has been a general performance based on what you know the Ghanaian Black Stars standards to be for you in the first half?
I don't think we are performing up to standard.
You don't think we are what?
We're up to standard yet.
You don't think we are up to standard yet? All right. Is there any other tactical change you want to see in the second half?
I would second everything my brother said.
You second everything your brother said?
Exactly.
Oh, Charlie. Who do you think the Black Stars is missing right now?
For now, you don't see, Jordan. We have a problem with Jordan.
You have a problem with Jordan.
see. Everybody has a problem.
Calm down. Please, I want a general consensus here. Do you have a problem with Jordan? Do you have a problem with Jordan? Charlie. Republic Bar, do you have a problem with Jordan? Are you?
Yes.
Hey, Charlie. What Jordan are you? What do you? He was once your darling boy. Before he went bald, he was once your darling boy. Please.
Yeah,
remember those days.
Times they pass.
Oh no. All right, I want some thoughts. I want female thoughts. Hello.
Hi.
Are you enjoying the game?
Yes, I am.
What was your impression of the Ghana Black Stars in the first half?
I wish they could do better. Like
You wish they could do better?
yes, I want them to win.
You want Ghana Black Stars to win?
Yes.
All right. What other thing would you want us to, with regards to this particular change that we are making, we understand, when we come into the second half, do you want to see any other player that is on the bench that you want to see in the game?
They need to have more faster players when it comes to strikers.
I want to hear you. They need to do what?
They need to have more better players when it comes to strikers.
Okay, so we have to be faster when we are attacking.
They need to be faster and they need to look.
Okay.
When they have the ball.
All right.
Sometimes they don't give passes.
Okay.
They need to give more passes.
Okay, more passes of the ball.
Yeah.
We need to control the ball more, control the game more. All right. I'm still taking thoughts. I'm getting some tactical thoughts here. What do you say?
They need to change Jordan Ayew.
They need to change Jordan Ayew. Just I'm going to Jordan.
Atizigi too.
They need to change Atizigi. Oh, why? What has he done?
One Benjamin.
He gave a wonderful save in the first half.
SM.
You want SM?
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie. Everybody gets in problem. Chairman, how you see the first half?
Oh, the first half, they're no force.
They're no force. What tonight you don't make them do where they're no force?
They're no force.
Like the whole team know they play better or what? The man said they don't force. Big man. At the back, the first half, how did you see it? They don't force, don't be the whole team.
They're no force.
They don't force.
They're no force at all.
The whole team no force.
No, not be the whole team.
And then you.
Some few players.
Some few players. Can you mention them?
No, Jordan is not part.
Jordan is not part. Hey, Charlie. So people are fighting against Jordan. Others are also fighting.
He's falling like that.
Why is what?
Falling too much.
Jordan is falling too much. Oh, Charlie. Nenamago. Otto from Dodo. Oh, Charlie. This is your team captain, the Black Stars captain. Why are you guys doing this to Jordan? Are you? Hello.
Hi.
Please, how do you see the first half?
I'm bored.
You are bored. Oh, but that's not the team spirit. You need to be in what? In high spirits and support your team.
As it stands now, Atizigi has to go out.
Atizigi should go out.
And the guy that they used to replace, what's the name?
Ali Seidu.
Yes, he has to go.
He has to go out as well. Yeah, so if he goes out, who should come in?
What's the name? The guy that has dread and has hold it.
Hey, Charlie. Brandon Thomas Asante.
Exactly.
Hey. And Ajete.
SM.
And SM as well. Well, I'm getting some feedback from the tactical changes that the fans here expect the coach Carlos Carlos of the Black Stars to make. Boss, how did you see the first half?
Bad.
It was bad. You are disappointed. What do you think we can do to effect change in the second half?
Like the lady said, you should bring in those guys.
We should bring who?
Those guys, the guys.
Okay, you should bring Brandon Thomas Asante. It looks like everybody's calling for Brandon Thomas Asante. I'm coming to you next. Everybody's calling for Brandon Thomas Asante. There is some urgency in the attack. The Black Star transition is very slow. They say they need Brandon Thomas Asante. I've also heard Ernest Yama, and I've also heard Fatau Ishaku as well. Make a come here, I beg you. Oh, no. What was your thoughts on the first half, though? Make a come here, too. I'll come here. I'll come to this man first. Excuse me. Thank you. All right, say. It looks like you have a lot to say.
Wait, a lot.
Say all what you have on your chest. Say.
That is a very wonderful performance from the Black Stars.
It was a wonderful performance for you.
Oh yeah,
wow. Okay.
But you know,
I like this.
All of us over here got it. Nobody won
the Black Stars to fail.
No, nobody won that. But I wish the commentary could be a little bit positive than negative.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Colombians are watching, Ghanaians are watching.
All right.
And here we are in Ghana Stadium, right?
All right.
And now everything that comes from the commentary section is about negative.
All right. So you are saying we should be more positive.
For real.
All right. They say we should stay positive. That's what we need.
That's what we need.
Stay positive. I like the idea.
The players have put up their best. They didn't do anything. They considered a goal.
Wow.
That happens. We watched Cape against Argentina.
Sure.
The world champions, right? They considered a goal. They came back, equalized.
All right.
They considered, they equalized again, and they took the game to the extra time. So that could very much happen.
You mean that our level of pessimism should go down?
For real.
To be more positive, right?
All
right. Let's say some positivity. Positive energy. Positive energy. Come on, let's go, Ghana.
That's what we need.
More positive energy. Positive energy. Thank you. All right. I'm here, as you can hear, the vuvuzelas, the horns are going on. They say they need some positive energy. Ghana, oh say, yeah. Ghana, oh say, yeah. That's the positive energy right there. Sporty FM, your voice of sport 106.1. We are right here at Republic Bar and Grill. Osu Oxford Street is the location. This is some positive vibes. More positive energy. Calm down, boss. I want to hear you talk. It looks like you have a lot to say. Sound. Calm down. All right, boss, calm down.
Because me and Vex, pal.
Why you vex?
Because of Jordan.
Why you vex because of Jordan?
No, yes.
Oh, Charlie. Unfortunately, we might apologize for that. Sorry for that type of language. We're live on air. We're live on Sporty FM 106.1, your voice of sport. We apologize for that unfortunate language. I'm still getting thoughts. It looks like I should. Oh, don't look away. You have a lot to say. Oh, why you vex? Why is everybody bored? We need some positive energy. Boss, what has been your thoughts on the first half? What has been your thoughts on the first half? Boss, I'm coming to you. I want to get a general perspective of how we are enjoying the game. Do you feel like we can come into the game stronger in the second half, sir?
Oh yeah, I think we can come in stronger. We just need to do some few changes.
All right.
Bring in players that can press hard, and then
so we need players that can press.
Make accurate passes for us to get a goal in the second half.
You believe that we can come into the game in the second half?
Oh yes, we can. If we should bring in players like
Brandon Thomas Asante, Ernest Yama,
Asante, and then Fatau. Those guys, they are very strong. They can press. So I'll be happy to see them in the second.
You'll be happy to see those players in the second half as well. It looks like every person I've spoken to about tactical changes mentions the name of Brandon Thomas Asante, Enes Nyama, and Fatau Ishaku. We'll be looking forward to seeing them in the second half as Ghana takes on Colombia in the round of 32 World Cup 2026. USA, Canada, and Mexico. We are right here at the Republic Bar and Grill. And that's the location, the viewing party for Sporty FM. I would like to get some thoughts, more thoughts. NGA Pesos, I see you. And Mr. Benghazi, I see you as well. I want to get some thoughts from here. Hello. I like your face painting.
Thank you.
Hello. Wave to the camera for me. Wave to the camera. Hello. Do you believe that the Black Stars can come into the game in the second half?
I have hope.
You have hope? Oh. If everybody had hope like us, our beautiful lady here will definitely come back into the game. She says we have hope for the second half. We should stay positive. I see gloomy faces, a lot of gloomy faces, but definitely we believe that we can come back into the game. I need to run back to the commentary team and then hand over to Michael Asare Wedu on commentary, Mr. Kosifiaka, the general as well, and yours truly, I go by the name MC Kobe Perry. They call me the party starter. We'll definitely have solo cool. Trust me, we'll win this game and we'll enjoy at the end of the game. It's a holiday. Republic Bar and Grill is 14 years. Republic Bar and Grill is 14 years, and we're celebrating this Republican Day right here at Republic Bar and Grill at Osu Oxford Street, the main station. Your voice of sport. This viewing party is in partnership with Coca-Cola, Pepsodent, European Union, and of course, Republic Bar and Grill. In no time, the second half of the Black Stars versus Colombia will start. Michael Asari Brodu, over to you.
All right, so welcome to Bar and Grill, and we are set to bring you commentary of Ghana versus Colombia. The first half ended with the Black Stars and the Colombians. A goal scored by John Arias was enough to get them there. Come in. And so this is where we are. It is set to be another moment of history for Colombia. Will it be that for them, or it will be a moment of history for the Black Stars? There's the first time the two teams are meeting each other at the World Cup and also in any competitive fixture. And Colombia already have the advantage. A change.
The coach would want more physicality in that middle. Maybe he thinks that the Ghanaians will try and beef up the squad, maybe ring in some changes to sort of aggravate the sort of aggression they put up in the first half. So he's doing something to counter that, and that's why he's taking James Rodriguez off.
So it is Ghana in possession, and the ball is headed up by Jerome Opoku. Opoku, the ball gets into the half of the Ghana, Derek Lucasen. Jerome Opoku has the ball away. It is Jordan Ayew in possession now. Free kick for the Black Stars. Ayew will be the one to effect the kick for Ghana. A change made by Colombia, and Richard Rios is on for the talismanic James Rodriguez. And free kick for Ghana, ball taken to Gideon Mensah. Mensah sends the ball in there, and I beg you would have to clear from the screen so we can. Opportunity, Iñaki Williams sends in across, is headed away, and the ball gets to Thomas Partey, controls, but the ball is cleared by Juan Mojica, and Mojica controls. Ball with the Colombians, they concede, they win a throw instead. Jordan Ayew wanted the decision to go in favor of the Black Stars, but the referee who saw everything, decided that it should have been a decision for Colombia. Mojica throws one in. Luis Suarez is by Derek Lucasen, and a decision goes in favor of the Colombian attacker. Luis Suarez, Lucasen deemed to have unfairly handled the Colombian player, and it will be a free kick for them as Joan Mojica plays a short one to Puertas. Puerta get the ball, passes to Lukumi. Lukumi to the right, he plays one to Daniel Munoz. Munoz will play the ball to John Arias, and he sends in a cross, and Atisigi, he had his post covered, and the cross from Richard Rios would go harmlessly wide for a goal kick advantage the Black Stars of Ghana.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, it's a big blow for them to lose James Rodriguez. He was the creative engine in that midfield. What you get in Richard Rios is a totally different profile. He's not much of a creator on the level of James Rodriguez. So, I mean, that is also in itself a plus for the Ghana Black Stars, because the kind of player that Richard Rios is, he's more of a retainer of possession and a controller in the middle rather than a creator. So hopefully they're able to see that.
And Jordan Ayew release Antoine Semenyo, but goalkeeper Vargas will claim it for the Colombians. He releases John Lukumi in the penalty box of Colombia, and it gets to Davinson Sanchez. Sanchez will send the long ball headed away by Derek Lucasen, and a free kick conceded by the Black Stars, and a yellow card will be shown to Caleb Irenchi, as the second yellow card is received in this tournament, but he will not have to set out in the next game if we do qualify, because the one he received during the group stage has been wiped off. So this is the first yellow card is received in the knockout stage. It means that if we qualify and he receives another yellow card in the second game or in the next game, he will miss the subsequent match if we progress from the round of 16.
Absolutely. Look, at this point in time, I trust him to play on a yellow card. I remember the first game, he got a yellow card within the first 15 minutes. But he played all 90 minutes and ended up scoring the winner. So I think he has the maturity to recognize that he shouldn't be reckless, and there's no need for it.
Vargas with a pass to the right, looking for Luis Suarez. Wins it. Dribbles past Lucasen, but Gideon Mensah was there to deal with the danger and Ghana win a goal kick. Carlos Queiroz certainly thinking about what to do next. You know, you would have loved to be in his shoes, eh?
You know, I said it. I said Ghana is a second half team, and you can clearly see there's worry on the face of the Colombian coach. Carlos Queiroz looks quite measured, waiting for his moments. The substitutions will happen, and you will see a different, approach from Ghana in the second half. But hopefully, they are able to pick their moments when they do come.
So Caleb Irenchi concedes another free kick in the Colombian half, and the ball is taken by Jefferson Lema. Lema to the right, he finds Daniel Munoz. Munoz will pass to Davinson Sanchez. He controls, and he does a beautiful one on Antoine Semenyo. Gets the ball to Munoz. Munoz to Arias. He's brought down. Referee says play must continue. Colombia will win back possession. Jefferson Lema will get it to Davinson Sanchez to Lukumi. Lukumi will hold play for Colombia to Lema, back to Lukumi, and Lukumi will pass to the right. He finds Davinson Sanchez. We've done 51 minutes of play, still Sporty 106.1 FM, and it is Ghana versus Colombia. Colombia leading by a goal to 0. Jerome Opoku, he concedes a throw-in.
That was quite shocking from Jerome Opoku. If you want to protect the ball, make sure you don't get contact. But once you get contact, you have to clear it. And this is fundamental. And you don't do this at the World Cup.
I understand the frustration in here from the 33 million Ghanaian coaches.
but Winston, the thing is, we can't continue to play like this and expect different results. And we're only playing like this because the technical team seem to be comfortable with the sort of football we've played in the first 45. Well, if they weren't, we'll see changes effected already.
I don't know about you, I have seen changes. Ghana has strung more than 3-4 passes together.
And it's Celebrity sends in across and it's cleared by John Lukumi.
So clearly there's a change in approach, like I said. You can see that in the second half, Ghana has more of the ball and is trying to get in dangerous positions. So, I mean, there has been a clear change.
Positive change. So, Jerome Opoku in possession. Passes to Derek Lucasen. And Lucasen in possession of the ball. Gets it to Jerome Opoku. In the center circle. Plays a short one. And Antoine Semenyo has to draw that deep to win the ball. I should tell you, he's been short of supply. It's Gideon Mensah. Passes the ball to Kwesi Sebo. Kwesi Sebo with a pass forward to Antoine Semenyo.
It's coming. The goal is coming. The goal is coming.
So all the Ghana attackers were not anticipating a cross to the 6-yard box. Very shocking.
Asaribodu, why is your center forward? Your center forward has to anticipate that there will be a cross. There will be a cross across the face of goal. So you anticipate and get to that one. But clearly, it shows you Jordan is lacking the pace to be in this game. He needs to go off. When you have a through center forward, they sense some of these situations and get into the position. But unfortunately, our center forward was not there at that crucial moment.
So no penalty box threat for the Black Stars, and that chance will go wasted. At the moment, it's Colombia in possession. Ball pass to Davinson Sanchez. Controls passes to John Lukumi. And John Lukumi will also play a short one into the middle to Puertas. He dribbles past Calabrienchi. Plays a pass looking for Derek Lucasen. And Lucasen falls. Referee gives a corner kick. And Lucasen did well there to recover.
That was a good recovery from Lucasen there. He did well to focus on the ball and make sure nothing came of it. I don't know why they are being allowed to take shots here. That is the game. And you can't allow anyone to take shots there.
Atizigi made a save. Puerta was the one who took a killer. Atizigi was.
That is too much time. Yeah. Too much time. You cannot, at this level, allow anybody to take them 30, 40 yards out.
And Winston, it's awful play. Other players were watching the Colombia player take effect and shoot.
It's Ali Duseidu's position again.
Throw in for Colombia. Sends a long one in there. Headed away by Kwesi Sebo. A shot is taken, but it goes way over. And that will be a goal kick for Ghana. Davinson Sanchez fancying his chances. Goal kick taken quickly. Atizigi to Jerome Opoku. Opoku to Lucasen. Derek Lucasen is in possession of the ball. Passes to the middle. Finds Kwesi Sebo. Sebo to Ali Seidu. Seidu controls. He passes back. He finds Derek Lucasen for the Black Stars. Gets the ball to Thomas Partey. Partey attempted a dribble. Loses possession of the ball. And Lucasen with a slight tackle. Colombia still has the ball. It is a Puerta. Puerta to Lema! And Luis Diaz scores the second goal for Colombia. And it is a Colombian party. A Rene Higuita in the stands. And the offside flag is up.
Saw that. I saw it. It was definitely offside. Yeah, it was definitely offside. I had seen it in the way the play developed. I had seen it. It was definitely offside. It was definitely offside.
So that is a moment again.
Yeah.
It was a drive into the box.
It was definitely offside.
It was definitely offside. It was offside.
It was definitely offside.
And if you hear the chance here, you would think it's Ghana that has scored.
But look, I said it. I said Colombia have scored all their goals already. They won't get another one.
And that is Winston.
That was a good warning, but they won't get another one.
So is this coming from Winston the Prophet or?
Absolutely. I'm telling you, Colombia have only one goal in this game.
So is in its prophetic element, Winston. He thinks Colombia will not get any more goals. That was a scary moment for the Black Stars, but we thank our stars that the decision has been ruled off for offside, and so it is Colombia 1, Ghana 0. 57 minutes gone, and we are live here at the Republic Bar and Grill, Adosu. And John Arias passes to Jefferson Lema. Lema will get the ball to Puerta. He's brought down, and it's Colombia still pushing forward, and it is Ali Desaidu, Luis Diaz, and Diaz saved by Artisiki, and Ghana in danger. We were very open at the back, but Artisiki saved us, and the ball passed to Jordan Ayew to Antoine Semenyo. Semenyo on the left-hand side, and Jordan Ayew was standing there waiting to get the ball.
Don't worry, the changes are coming. The changes are coming, don't worry.
And it's Kwesi Sebo in possession. Kwesi Sebo passes to Ali Seidu. Seidu, he passes the ball to Jordan. Jordan Ayew, he controls. He does not know what he wants to do with the ball. And Jerome Opoku passes the ball to Derek Lucasen. Lucasen will get the ball to Iñaki Williams. Iñaki versus Mojica. Iñaki sends in a cross. And Semenyo wins the second ball in the box. Semenyo Payless and Pesisebo could not guide it to Thomas Partey. And Jerome Opoku concedes a free kick.
And once again, there's no presence in the box. And I've said it. Look, if you have a 2-2 center forward, they smell the goals.
Ali Seidu has been struggling in this game. They need another body in that defense. They need another stable body in that defense.
Nobody they take any responsibility.
So it is still Ghana 0, Colombia 1. How I wish the scoreline read Ghana 1, Colombia 0. If wishes were horses,
beggars will ride.
Definitely.
As it stands, as I go, there are some players that are not giving us the sort of productivity we require of them.
And here come the changes I mentioned. Don't rejoice yet. Elisha Wusu is lacing up.
So Kwesi Sebo is injured, and Elisha Wusu will be coming on soon. Elisha Wusu will be coming on. And Ghana in possession, Calabrian to Jordan Ayew, and he wins a free kick. Jordan Ayew wins a free kick, and very soon Ghana will be making changes. I can see Elisha Usu getting ready. Elisha Usu pulled a stinker in the previous game, but hopefully he turns out good in this one. And Kwesi Sebo's race looks to have been run. Ali Seidu, the spotlight is on him. Jordan Ayew about to take the free kick. He sends it, and it's a poor kick by Jordan. A poor kick by the Ghana skipper concedes possession to Colombia, and they slice through the Ghana area as Ali Seidu puts his body between the ball and he wins it. Second time Jordan passes to Gideon Mensah. Mensah will pass to Antoine Semenyo. He's been brought down, and that will be a free kick for the Black Stars.
A bit of respite for the Black Stars so that they can now implement their changes, because counter, that's something that they have to watch out for. Ali Seidu has struggled, really struggled. I think there needs to be a structural change to really help out Ghana in terms of our shape.
And Iñaki Williams is sub for Abdul Fattah Shahaku, and Kwesi Sebo will also bid the game goodbye. He's been subbed off due to injury, and Elisha Usu will come on in his place. The kids definitely showed up in their numbers. And the ball played to Ali Desaidu. Ali Desaidu will get the ball to the right hand side.
We have to do better in the second half, Asari Bodu. We need a lot of improvement. I'm just hoping that the changes will give us something to smile about. Iñaki has been a pale shadow of himself. Anytime he's been with the Black Stars, it's not worked. But it's good that Isaku is on. At least he will give us some best of pace down the flank. And then Idasho Usu coming in for Sibo. I'm hoping that he gets to be more of a shield for Partey so we can see improvement in the game.
And a long ball into the Ghana half is set away by Derek Lucasen. Colombia win possession in the middle, but Gideon Mensah wins the ball for Thomas Partey, and Antoine Semenyo could not make that run. A bit of miscommunication there, but it is Luis Diaz now. Passes to the middle. Jefferson Lerma will get the ball to John Lukumi. Lukumi in possession for Colombia. He passes all the way to Davinson Sanchez. Controls. He's under little pressure. It is Sanchez to the middle. Finds Jefferson Lerma. Lerma plays one to John Arias. Arias still on the ball. Elisha Usu. Elisha Usu. And he is able to force a throw in for the Black Stars. A pass from Arias to Daniel Munoz. Cannot get to his teammates. Gonna throw the ball, and the possession now is with Lucasen. To the middle finds Thomas Partey. Beautiful turn. Partey will pass to Caleb Yenchi. Yenchi to the left. He finds Gideon Mensah. Gideon Mensah gets onto the ball. Gideon Mensah sends a cross looking for Abdul Fattah Shahaku. Controls the ball and he overruns it. It will be a goal kick.
You know, in Ghana, we call that idea. He had the idea. The execution, however, you know.
And Mahika was laughing at Ishahaku.
It's coming.
Ball with Puerta. Puerta turns. He has possession for Colombia. At the left-hand side, passes the ball to Mojica. Mojica will control and pass to Puerta. In the inside left, he finds Lerma. Lerma to Mojica, intercepted by Jordan, and that will be a throw-in for Colombia at the left-hand side of their defense. To be taken by Mojica. Mojica to Lerma. Lerma kicks the ball off Fattah Ishahaku. And referee Clement Opin will hold on play to attend to Fattah Ishahaku. He looks to be okay. The ball was just kicked straight into his face. Clement Opin will ask questions as to whether Ishahaku is ready to continue. Yes, he is. It was a nasty one.
Yeah, full blow. He took a full blow, but I'm glad he's been able to shake it off, and game continues.
He's like, killing himself, Africa.
In the local terms, we say they have reset. This is factory reset. And it is Colombia walking through the half of Ghana. Abdul Fattah Ishahaku racing with the ball, and the ball has been kicked off him. Ghana concedes a throw.
Calm down.
Emotions need to be calm here, and
Ishahaku needlessly gets himself
to be calm here.
That was very needless on his part.
Booked for decent. He should, at this level, you should manage your emotions very well. And I'm not sure Ishahaku was able to do that. Maybe he had a fair claim, the ball coming off the Colombian player last, but I don't think it was the best of reactions from Ishahaku.
If it was to be a throw, it should be for Ghana. If it is a free kick, it is for Colombia, and it was a free kick.
Right call then from the referee.
So it was needless on the part of Fattah Ishahaku to remonstrate at the referee. Ball kicked into the Ghana half. Luis Suarez has the ball, still has it, put under pressure by Derek Lucasen, and the ball gets to the Colombian midfield. Mojica, he's in possession. 66 minutes gone. It won't be long before we proceed to the second hydration break, and it is Colombia. It is Jefferson Lerma. Lerma will control, and he passes back. He gets the ball to Lukumi. Lukumi gets the ball to Richard Rios. Back to Lukumi. Lukumi to the middle, gets the ball again. It's Lerma, and Colombia
Colombia are in possession, passing the ball past the Ghanaian players like they never existed. And the Jordan Ayew will have to chase after this now. Vargas, he will pass to Davinson Sanchez. Sanchez to the red. He finds Daniel Munoz. Munoz at the right-hand side. He's walking harmoniously with the ball, not put under pressure. Passes the ball to John Arias. Arias in the half of Ghana. And he will want to walk the ball again to his teammate. And Colombia will look to attack the Black Stars. It looks like Ghana has made changes, but it's not really reflected in the attacking urgency, although we've made some runs into the Colombian half.
Yeah, that is very true. But, you know, there are more changes to be made. So at the end of the day, we need to see how the game progresses. So far, my biggest worry is when Ghana lose the ball and Colombia counter quickly, I think the structure breaks down too easily. There needs to be something done about that. I think once you hold that and keep it at 1-0, you are in with a chance.
And Elisha Usu, he sends a pass to Gideon Mensah. As Elisha passes the ball to Jerome Opoku. Opoku to Derek Lucasen. Lucasen to Alidu Seidu. Seidu gets the ball to Jerome Opoku in the inside left. In the Ghana half, passes the ball to Antoine Semenyo.
What do we lack in this team? It's clearly a ball carrier. Somebody that can get the ball from deep and try to weave his way through and put the ball through.
And it's Masai Shaku sensing across, and it's cleared by Lukumi. Ghana looking to power the pressure is Antoine Semenyo. Semenyo in possession. Semenyo dribbles through. Semenyo takes a shot, is blocked, and a shot is taken by Partey. And now go wide for a goal kick. Advantage the Black Stars of Ghana.
So Elisha has given Partey a lot of freedom. We are seeing him move into the opponent's final third, and that is clearly working for us. At least in the sense of attack, we have some presence in there. But I'm asking again, why is Jordan on the field?
He's playing for Ghana, and he's the captain. So we go for the second hydration break. And the reason Jordan is on the field is because he's playing football.
Clearly, he doesn't have the legs anymore.
If you ask me, and this is not a popular opinion, but so far, from what I've seen, Jordan is the only one running. If you ask me, up there, he's doing something. It may not be much, but at least he's giving a bit to this team.
Winston,
so I guess we need to ask the crowd.
Winston,
you're asking about why people are not pressing. I saw Jordan run across to come and block a shot that could have turned out to be something. That was one. But can you count 4 other players who were in that vicinity who were pressing? They weren't.
So what's Jordan's basic responsibility in this game? When you look at the setup from the beginning, we are playing a 4-1-2-3 from attack. He's supposed to be the focal point. But anytime we find the balls from the bylines going to the box, he's not there. And so he's not serving the purpose.
So Jordan continue, or should he be subbed off?
Look, it's quite easy to just pick on Jordan, right?
I'm not picking on Jordan.
No, hold on. But Ghana's clearest chance fell to Inaki, and he wasn't there. Nobody said anything about that. It's quite easy to pick on Jordan.
I'm not picking.
But where was Inaki? Inaki was 4 feet away from that ball. And that was a tapping.
Off, by the way.
And that was tapping. And Inaki has been subbed off.
I'm not picking on Jordan. You might misconstrue what I'm saying, but I'm saying that Jordan is playing as a center forward. He's the focal point. And when the balls go to the byline, he's expected to be there. Anytime he's not there, we've seen him go deep into midfield, and you are not a hurricane. You cannot do that. You cannot get middle. We take the ball and run and take a shot.
Vipa, I understand you, but look, the way that Ghana are playing,
this team,
the way Ghana are playing, we need more bodies in the midfield, and Jordan has dropped in to try and be an outlet. That's what I see him doing. He may not be doing as much as maybe you expect him to do, but look, Jordan has been on both flanks. Jordan has been in the middle. Jordan has been in and around the game, and you need to give him a bit of grace.
But it looks like almost all our attackers are that deep. Semenyo, Jordan, and it does not give us enough presence up front, and that is not helping our cause. So we are back from the hydration break. It's still Sporty 106.1 FM. It's Colombia 1, Ghana 0, and Colombia will make another change. It's Quintero who is coming on for John Arias. Quintero coming on for John Arias, and Quintero wears the jersey number 20, and he plays for River Plate in Argentina. A lot of the Colombian players definitely, when they move out of their country, go on to ply their trade in Argentina, Brazil, and one of them is Juan Quintero. He's coming on for Jean Arias, the goal scorer, and his goal is what separates the two sides. Colombia 1, Ghana 0, Sporty 106.1 FM. The Colombian keeper Vargas will kick us into action, and we've done 72 minutes. Vargas gets the ball again. He throws the ball to John Lukumi. Lukumi will get the ball to Luis Suarez. Puerta, he finds Luis Diaz. Diaz will play the ball into the middle. It gets to Colombia's Daniel Munoz. Munoz to Richard Rios. Sends in a cross. And Diaz nearly connected. It was a teasing cross from Richard Rios. And Luis Diaz, all he needed to do was to make a connection. Ali Desedi nearly had his pocket picked, but Ghana lucky there. Atiziki in possession, passes the ball to Jerome Opoku. Opoku with a long ball into the Colombian half, headed away by Davinson Sanchez. Ball in the middle now. Thomas Partey put under pressure. Thomas Partey passes, loses possession, but referee had decided to waive the advantage and offer Ghana a free kick. A free kick in the Ghana half taken by Elisha Owusu. Owusu to Jerome Opoku. Opoku gets to Mensah. Mensah to Antoine Semenyo. Semenyo versus Munoz. Semenyo versus Munoz. There's a battle you see in the Premier League, and Semenyo, he wins a cut. It's a goal kick. So it is going to be a goal kick. And the Colombian fans are very excited. The fans here are very quiet, observing proceedings. And it's Fatal Shahaku pushing forward. Shahaku, he sends the ball to the left, to the right hand side. It's the left side, I beg your pardon. It's Antoine Semenyo. Semenyo in possession. Semenyo passes the ball to Gideon Mensah. Mensah sends in a cross, and it's cleared away. And Colombia will look to counter-attack. Ball now with Quintero. Quintero, he finds Luis Suarez. Suarez will control, he will turn back and play the ball to his teammate. And it is Colombia still in possession. Quintero finds Jefferson Lema. Lema will get the ball to Richard Rios. Rios to Quintero. Quintero holds on to play. The River Plate player gets the ball to Puerta. Puerta Quintero to Luis Diaz, and at the left-hand side, he's in possession. The referee has sounded his whistle, and a decision will go against Ali Deseidu. Mojica is the victim here. The culprit is Ali Deseidu, and he caught the ankle of the Colombian player. It's a free kick for Colombia and a yellow card to Ali Deseidu. So 3 Ghanaian players have been shown the yellow card. Calabrienchi, Ali Deseidu, and Fatai Shahaku. 75 minutes gone. Is there hope for the Black Stars? As it stands, Colombia looks to have one leg at the round of 16 stage. The Black Stars have one leg out of the tournament. Free kick for Colombia. And it is Quintero, and he shoots way over the bar. That was a poor one.
The Colombians look really, really lethargic at this point in the game. It's been a very grueling, physical game, and it's taking quite a lot out of them. That's why you can see a lot of their star players have been taken out of the game. So if Ghana can be resolute and put together a string of passes in a dangerous place, they'll be able to do something.
And the ball with Calabrienchi passes the ball to Fatai Shahaku. Shahaku looking to dribble past Mojica, but the ball has been stolen off him. And they clear the ball away. Ghana applying pressure when we have the ball in attacking areas. Jerome Opoku gets the ball to Thomas Partey. Partey will control and he will look for options. Passes to the middle, finds Semenyo. He overruns the ball by Elisha Usu. Could not keep possession, and it's Colombia, Luis Diaz. Diaz has 2 players. Passes to the middle. Gets to his teammate. It is Jefferson Lerma. Lerma searching forward. Passes to Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz at the left-hand side, and the ball is won by Ali Seidu. Seidu to Fatah Ishahaku, goes past Moika. Ishahaku is brought down by Richard Rios, and that will be a yellow card going to Richard Rios. The referee has been less charitable with his yellow card. So 2 for Colombia, 3 for Ghana.
You know, Richard Rios, he's no stranger to the yellow card. He's a very physical player. You know, if you watch his days all the way from the Brazilian league to Benfica, he's a very, very physical player.
And Jordan Ayew has been subbed off. And Thomas Partey will get the captain's armband by Enes Niama, and Prince Kobnedu will come on. We've done 78 minutes of play. Calabrian Chi has also been subbed off. And so it looks like we are going ultra attack now. Jordan Ayew, Calabrian Chi are off, and Prince Kobnedu and Enes Niama on the pitch. Kobnedu concedes a free kick just after coming on, and Davinson Sanchez will be furious at the referee. So free kick for Colombia. It is still Colombia 1, Ghana 0, Sporty 106.1 FM. It is World Cup 2026. Colombia in possession. John Lukumi. Lukumi will send the ball to the left, intercepted by Ali Seidu. Passes into the middle, gets the ball back from Partey, and Seidu's pass gets to a Colombian player, and Luis Diaz will attack. Luis Diaz takes a shot, deflects off Lucasen, and the ball will be a corner kick for Colombia. It was a shot by Luis Diaz, deflected off Derrickson, and that results in a corner kick. So the Colombian fans will sing songs of joy. They are true to the round of 16 as it stands, and things could not go wrong for them. Quintero picks up the ball. He's the one to effect the corner. And it will be Quintero to take it, an in-swinger, headed, and Atisiki saves again. It was a ball going straight into the net, and Atisiki makes another save. He's kept us in this game, it's safe to say.
Absolutely, I think he's had a phenomenal game. If Ghana has to do something in this game, it will be due to his heroics, and he stepped up to the plate. I think he's one of our best performing players on the pitch today.
So Ghana yet to have a shot on target, and the team is down by a goal. Jefferson Lerma concedes possession to Enes Niama, finds Thomas Partey. Partey to Niama. Niama in the inside channel. Niama still spreads the pass to the left-hand side, finds Gideon Mensah. Gideon Mensah sends in a cross, and there was no Ghanaian player in the box. There was no Ghanaian player in the box.
That's a bad save. That's a bad save.
And so here we are, Sporty 106.1 FM, and it's Colombia in possession. Joan Mojica. Mojica sends a long one, looking for Luis Diaz. Gets to it. It's Diaz versus Ali Seidu. Diaz versus Seidu, and Diaz is offside.
Offside, yeah.
Ali Seidu. So ball with Ghana is Derek Lucasen. 82 minutes. He passes the ball to Atizigi. Atizigi to Jerome Opoku. Opoku sends a long one and looking for Fatai Ishahaku, controlled by Mohika. Ishahaku gets the ball in the penalty box. Ishahaku, and he loses possession. Mohika clears for Colombia, and Ali Seidu has the ball into the middle. Won by Thomas Partey. Partey dribbles past two players. Elisha Usu plays to Enes Nyama. Nyama turns, passes to Fatai Ishahaku. Ishahaku sends a cross in, and it's straight into the waiting arms of goalkeeper Vargas. Vargas says for Colombia. Where will the breakthrough for Ghana come from? When will Ghana's breakthrough come? We have done 83 minutes. It is Colombia 1, Ghana 0. At the moment, Ghana needs something miraculous. It's Enes Nyama. Passes to Antoine Semenyo. On the left-hand side is Antoine Semenyo. And he showed too much of the ball to the Colombians. A long pass to Luis Suarez. Suarez controls and turns, takes his time, and Suarez will pass the ball to the forward area, and the Colombians will easily pass the Ghanaian press. Quintero has possession. Quintero takes a shot, and it goes wide.
You know, I've been very impressed with what Nyama has added to the fray, but I think Fatai Ishaku needs to do more. I think he was brought into this game to impact the game, but after that yellow card, Fatai Ishaku has really disappointed me.
It is Atizigi passes the ball to Derek Lucasen. Lucasen will pass the ball back to Atizigi, and the ball is with the Black Stars. Lucasen push off the ball. Referee gives a free kick against Luis Suarez.
I mean, you say make them play so. I mean, you say make them play so.
So the ball is with Elisha Owusu. Owusu to Partey. Partey to Gideon Mens. Ali Seidu. Ali Seidu finds Fatai Ishahaku. Back to Partey. Partey cast one looking for Ishahaku. Has the ball, but Mohika is first to it. Wins it. Plays the ball to Luis Diaz, but Ali Seidu tackled him, and the ball goes out of play. We've done 85 minutes. Ghana has 5 minutes to salvage their fate in this game and in this competition. And it's Colombia surging forward. It is Puerta. Puerta passes to the left. He finds Luis Diaz. Diaz will kill the momentum. Passes a long one to Quintero. Quintero to the middle, to Lema, to Quintero. Davinson Sanchez, Quintero. Plays the ball back to his goalkeeper. And that ball is with Vargas. Vargas all the way to Lukumi. Lukumi to the right. He finds Munoz. Plays the ball, gets it again. Quintero and Munoz. Quintero to the middle. Finds Puerta. Puerta controls. He passes the ball to Quintero. Quintero with a long pass to Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz controls his feet. Luis Diaz, and he wanted to pass the ball into the net, and Ghana wins possession. And it's Nyama. Nyama showed too much of the ball. Does well to win it back. It's Nyama surging forward. Nyama still controls his butt down, and that will be a free kick for the Black Stars. Ghana still in possession, but we are down by a goal. We have the opportunity to restart play. The ball is in our possession. Ali Seidu plays a short one to Derek Lucasen. Lucasen passes the ball to Elisha Owusu. Owusu to Antoine Semenyo, turns beautifully. Semenyo surging forward. Semenyo passes the ball to Niama. Niama to Fatah Ishahaku. Ishahaku takes a shot. And it's a free kick already. A free kick awarded to Colombia. 87 minutes. Goal go come or goal no go come. So it's a free kick for Colombia. Lukumi to take the free kick. Lukumi sends one into the Ghana half and it's headed away. Elisha Owusu passes to Semenyo. Semenyo opens up his body and passes to Gideon Mensah. Mensah to Jerome Opoku. Opoku on the ball. Opoku controls. Opoku will pass to Derek Lucasen. Lucasen will find Elisha Owusu to Partey. Partey will get the ball to Gideon Mensah. Mensah to Prince Kobnedu. Colombia will throw the ball and they will kick it away. Gideon Mensah. He kicks the ball in, headed away by Colombia. Enes Niama. Niama, Elisha Owusu, he will pass back. He finds Derek Lucasen. Lucasen will take his time, control, and pass the ball to Elisha Owusu. Owusu finds Jerome Opoku. Opoku to Gideon Mensah. Mensah on the ball, passes back to Jerome Opoku. Opoku slides a long one, looking for Fatah Ishahaku, headed away by Joan Mojica. And the ball will go out of play for a throw-in for Ghana. It looks like a change will be happening. And it is Luis Diaz who is being taken off for Campash. Number 21, Jaminton Campas. He plays his football for Rosario Central. I told you the Colombian players, almost all of them, they play in Argentina if they are not outside their country or in Europe. So Jaminton Campas will come on wearing the number 21 jersey. Plays in Argentina for Rosario Central. It is a throw for Ghana. Ali Seidu throws one in. Kobnedu controls the ball and he kicks one in anticipation of the ball getting to a Ghanaian player, and the referee has sounded his whistle and awarded a free kick against the Black Stars. Richard Willis is back on his feet and 90 minutes are up. We await additional time. It will be 6 minutes minimum. 6 minutes minimum additional time. Ghana has 6 more minutes. Colombia are looking for opportunities. Davinson Sanchez kicks the ball all the way to Ati Zigni. Ball with Derek Lucasen. Lucasen to Gideon Mensah. Mensah kicks the ball away and the Colombians win it. They have an opportunity to attack. Ball with Richard Rios. Rios will pass the ball to Lema. Lema to Puerta. Puerta to Campaza, and his ball is blocked. Campaza on the ball still. Passes to Quintero. Quintero sends in a cross, and it nearly was connected into the box, the goal line, the goal by Richard Rios. And I won't lie, Ghana has been poor. Ghana has been poor. This has been an abject performance by the Black Stars. And it's not a performance that deserves qualification. Colombia have done all that they have to do. They have created the better chances. They have been the better side. And they have dominated in all the metrics to assess the performance of the two teams on the field of play. And as it stands, it is 90 plus 2 minutes. Colombia 1, Ghana 0. And the Ghanaian fan says he depicts, is he a Ghanaian fan or is he a Colombian fan? He is in the midst of Colombians, and the coach will offer a sermon to Fatai Shahaku. Gideon Mensah is in pain. If he has to go off, it will be Baba Rahman who has to come on.
This team will play three at the back.
So Ali Sedi passes the ball to Derek Lucasen. Lucasen with a long ball, looking for Prince Kobedu, and the ball will go straight to goalkeeper Vargas. The fans have started to leave, disappointed in the performance of the Black Stars. And you can see a sea of Colombian yellow at the stadium, and they feel very excited. The ball with Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez will pass the ball to Quintero. Quintero controls. Ball still with Colombia. Keep possession of the ball. That is what they need to do managing the game. Is Quintero sensing across, and Atiziki comes out and punches the ball. And the ball will get to Mojica. Mojica will pass the ball to Puerta. Puerta for Campaza. Campaza to Puerta. Back to Campaza to Mojica. Mojica to Lukumi. Lukumi will pass the ball to Davinson Sanchez. We've done 3 minutes of the additional time. We are proceeding into the 4th minute, and it is Colombia still in possession. Colombia, they are still in possession of the ball, and they pass the ball. Ball played all the way, and it is Colombia keeping possession of the ball like they are the experts, and it is Ghana who have to chase after the ball and chase after an equalizer. But Colombia keep possession. A long pass sent in, and it is Campaza, and his ball goes over. Ghana will play the ball away at Izigi. Very poor, and the ball with Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez will pass the ball, intercepted by Gideon Mensah, and the ball goes all the way into the Colombian half. Ball passed, and it gets straight to Jerome Opoku. Jerome Opoku will leave the ball for Atizigi. Atizigi on the ball. We've done 4 minutes. 6 minutes is elapsing by the second. Ball with Campaza. Campaza surging forward. Campaza surging forward. Campaza plays the ball to Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez will pick the ball. Luis Suarez takes a shot and is blocked. Ghana looks to do damage control as it stands, protecting the 1-0 lead. Hopefully it will qualify them from the group. Oh, I forgot. This is the knockout stage.
Go for it. You can stand back.
Ghana wants to protect the 1-0 deficit. Hopefully it will do magic in the group stage, but I forgot that this is the knockout stage. So it's 5 minutes. A shot is taken, and Atizigi makes a save. And Lucasen will check the ball for Atizigi. We are 55 minutes, 30 seconds. 35, 36, 37. Colombia in possession. 41. It's still Colombia. Across, Atizigi makes a save. And it's Ghana in possession now. Elisha Usu to Fatai Shahaku. He dribbles, he's held down, and that will be a free kick. He plays a fast one. Thomas Partey plays the ball to Enes Nyama. The ball taken off his feet, and that will be it. A free kick for the Black Stars. It sees by referee Clement Topin. He will blow his whistle to bring the game to an end very soon. The referee will sound his whistle to bring the game to an end after this free kick. 1, 2, 3. Oh, are you guys leaving? The game has not ended. It's not over until it's over. Never say die. All the bones are rotten. It is Colombia in possession, and the goalkeeper Vargas kicks the ball away throw in for Ghana. An opportunity. Antoine Semenyo throws the ball, gets the ball back. Semenyo plays into the middle. Partey passes to Elisha Owusu. Elisha Owusu played the ball back, and Lucasen he loses possession. Oh my, oh my, my oh my. And Colombia in possession. Puerta will pass the ball. Clement Opa, what are you doing? Just blow your whistle. Ghana cannot do anything. It is Moika, Colombia, Puerta. Colombia outclassing Ghana. And the powder derby will be ending very soon. Lucas will send a long ball through. And it's booted away by Davinson Sanchez. Colombia will win it again. And Clement Opa will blow his whistle to bring the game to an end. Ladies and gentlemen, Colombia 1, Ghana 0. Colombia qualified to the round of 16. Ghana are out of World 2026. And it was a shameful, disgraceful performance from the Black Stars. And that is how things have become. Power, Winston Michael, what do you make of it?
Ghana have themselves to blame, and yeah, it's back to the drawing board as usual. The journey ends at the round of 32. Nobody's impressed. They will get back here, and I don't know where we go from here. But at the end of the day, Colombia will move on, and Ghana deserve to go home, because you can't be playing this level of football and be expected to advance to the next stage of the World Cup.
Well deserved Colombia. I think they wanted it more. They showed from the first half. They got that goal, early goal. They controlled large spells of the game, and it didn't look like Ghana had a solution to that or had an antidote to that. So congratulations to Colombia. It's awful the way we have played. I think when we point fingers